if the stream's good. We should be live now. Yeah, looks like we're good. All right, cool. All right. Hey guys, what is up? Devin Guide here, and today, guys, we're here with another live stream drill. Today, guys, got it going for you all. Today, we're just going to be doing a little phone stream. It's been like 4 or 5 months since I last did one of these. You guys may be wondering why my streaming so early. It's because I got work later, and I will not be able to stream later tonight. So yeah, I have no choice but to stream today. I also did do a Fortnite stream yesterday, but I'm not gonna lie, that stream didn't do amazing. I'm not gonna lie. I played for about an hour, almost an hour and a half, and yeah, it was just like I had a couple people tune in, but like no one was really chatting in the stream, and I was just kind of like, all right, like I'm not gonna stream another hour and a half, especially if 0 people are gonna watch it. So I just ended it yesterday. But hey, man, we're back on that grind. Gonna be chatting with you guys, so if you guys just wanna, I don't know, ask some shit, we could just talk and shit. Should be a good one. Probably gonna do like a 2-hour stream or something like that. We'll see how we're feeling, because I do got work in a bit, but are dead. My streams aren't usually like that dead, but like my streams usually aren't that dead. But yesterday was bad, dude. Yesterday was bad. I was like, oh, so, I'm gonna hop on, play a little Fortnite, just chill, maybe get some, let viewers join up. I think the only person that joined up was like one other guy. It was Mellow Dick. That's his name. We call him Mellow Dick. But yeah, like, I don't know. Like I said, as long as you guys enjoy the streams, that's all that matters to me. But like, especially if no one's gonna watch, I'm just not gonna sit through and just force myself to stream. Especially if no one is watching it. Like, it's just not. But hey, what's good though, PapQ? How are you doing today, bro? Good to see you in the stream, man. You already know. Hey, man. Haven't done this in like 4 or 5 months, so feels good to be back on the phone stream here. So, hey, man, how are you doing today, though, bro? Hopefully you're doing awesome, man. If my stream does randomly cut out, yeah, it's probably because my power is going to go out. So hopefully not. Fingers crossed. Hopefully not. It doesn't go out. It went out a little earlier, but that BO3 comp. Hey, man, I want to get another 2v2 filmed. 100%. The last one I did was like late 2024. Last year I did not do, I didn't do any 2v2s. And I'm not going to lie, like I was kind of just like watching them occasionally. I forgot how entertaining those videos were. So we're definitely going to be returning to those. We still got 8 maps to do on BO3. So we got a lot of content we could still do. So if any of you guys want to play sometime this weekend, I'm going to try to get it done. But get 3 of you guys in and we can just go record. Obviously it'll be randomized teams and stuff. Depends what map we're doing. Like a map like Rev or Ascension, probably gonna be starting rooms, because those maps are pretty brain dead. I can't lie. Those maps are pretty brain dead. Those maps wouldn't be that fun to watch just normally. But hey, man, my streams are dead. Nah, see that's like I feel for you, but like you just got to be consistent. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I did not post for like a month starting off this year, so I didn't expect everyone to be watching just off rip like that. But yeah, no, I don't know. Like I said, we're gonna be grinding this channel again, 100%. I'm doing great, dude. Ready for that? It'd be on PlayStation. The only downside to BO3 and shit is it's not cross-platform. So anyone that wants to play on Xbox can't join, unfortunately. Which sucks. That's unfortunate. That's very unfortunate, honestly. Ooh, I'm doing good. Slingshot, how are you doing today, bro? Good to see you in the stream as well, man. Yeah, we're just running up. We're not even running up a game. We're just talking. I do like these streams, especially if we just start talking. I just got to. You ever consider a nose job? Hey, man. I know my nose is cooked, bro. My nose is very cooked. It's unfortunate. It's just genetics, bro. I got absolutely cooked with the nose. Like, I got cooked. I got a fucking hairline. Like, dude, we're cooked. But hey, man, you know what? At one point, I did give a shit about that stuff, but now it's just like, all right, cool. Like, I can't. Like I said, I got born with this nose. Like, there's not much I can do about it, bro. So it's just, it is what it is. Oh yeah, I got PS. Nice, bro. I don't know if you're down to do it sometime. I'm off the next 3 days after today. I'm not working for 3 days, and then I work 4 days. Don't forget the ears. Bro. The ears aren't terrible. But You know, it wasn't too bad, but yeah, no, if you're down to do it though, Papku, I'm down. I'm down. Sometime these next 3 days when I'm off. We just got to get more people. Leave my boy alone. Hey man, I'm not. Hey man, we get violated all the time, so it's not anything new, bro. Not anything new. Especially on these streams, bro. There's just be some random people that join and be like, "Yo, why the fuck do you look like that?" I'm like, "Hey, fair enough." Hey man, it's all good. Like I said, my whole life I've been made fun of like that, so it's not anything new, honestly. It's really not. But it's good to see all the boys. But hey, shout out to everyone, yeah, though, guys. Hope you guys are good. But yeah, no, I definitely want to get 2v2s done. There is one that I want to do with Trey. If you guys haven't, recommend you go check out the 2v2 Last Team Standing series. If you guys want to check that out, there's a playlist of all the 2v2s I have filmed. Most of them are very entertaining watches, so I definitely recommend it. Yeah, some of those videos are pretty good, honestly, most of them. So yeah, we'll definitely return to it though at some point. You just got to get people that want to do it. Got to obviously find a time, and then we'll be good. Let me yeah, there's a lot of content I made. Like I was looking at it yesterday. I was like damn, like I didn't realize how much content I've made. Like obviously, like I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now. I've been doing YouTube for almost 10 years now. So obviously I've made like a lot of content. There was times where I kind of took a break and I wasn't posting, but like I made Evan Guys Bad Zombies. Like if you guys are new, you probably don't even know what that is. It was like a skit series. It was like 4 videos that I made. That was just about me being acid zombies. It's pretty entertaining watches though. Some of my favorite videos I've ever made. You'll probably never see me make another like major skit series like that ever again. Like that will go down. But hey, I remember you. Hey, what's good though, Cozy? I see you, bro. Welcome back in the stream, bro. How are you doing today, man? Hope you're having a good day. Fortunately, it is fucking raining. It's shitty outside. On status of YouTube. I mean, obviously, like in 10 years, did I expect like I'll be real? Did I think I'd ever hit 1K? No. When I started YouTube, I was like, yo, if I ever hit 1K, that's insane. Like I don't think like back in the day, I didn't think I was gonna ever hit 1K. So let alone hit 5K is kind of crazy. Now I know some people be like, that's fucking light work, dude. Like that's not a lot. But like I just kind of been doing my own thing, just posting and shit. So the fact that I'm even like 5K is kind of crazy. Like obviously this year we're gonna aim for 6K. That'd be great if we could hit 6K. But like I said, obviously last year, not the greatest year for the channel. It was a little bit of a test. It was a little bit of a test. A lot of people that were watching started like leaving the streams and shit. And yeah, I'm not gonna lie. Like I'll keep it real. I wasn't doing as much zombies as I probably should have. I love zombies, and I know that's where it got me to where I'm at. So yeah, that was definitely a mistake. Like obviously doing other content is great, but I pretty much almost fully stopped posting zombies at one point, and that was a mistake. That was a mistake. Hey, what's good, Beast? I see you, bro. How are you doing today, man? W legend right there, bro. Beast Gaming type shit. How have you been, bro? How's life? How's the channel doing, bro? Let me know, man. Hey, man. But yeah, no. You're almost at 6K. I mean, we still got to grind. Like, obviously, we're not that far. Like, when you look at the grand scheme of things, we're not that far from 6K. We're like almost 750 away right now. But, yeah. With how the community, how the channel's been the last like year, 750 is going to be a grind. Especially since a lot of people that were watching me even like 2 years ago, they like most of them don't watch me anymore. So obviously we just gotta keep doing our thing. Just gotta keep doing our thing, being consistent, just doing content that I want to make. Like yesterday I was doing Fortnite. I was not gonna force myself to stream when no one was watching. I don't get me wrong, I do enjoy Fortnite, but like once in a while, especially if I can get subs in the games. But yeah, some pull-ups, jeez, bro. Yeah, you know what? We'll do some pull-ups in a bit. I got you. Are you in a carpenter workshop right now? Nah, bro. This is my basement. Well, not my basement. It's our fucking house. But a lot of it is shit. A lot of it's my brother's shit. Both my brothers. bunch of like plumbing shit. I got like workout shit there. You can't see it, but like down that way, there's workout shit. You see the bag right there. There's some shit there. If I move, I don't know if you see that, but there's like a table there. You probably can see it, but you already know. My shorts. YouTube hates me though. Yeah, I mean, YouTube barely pushes out my content. I know some people would be like, oh, well, if you just, cared about algorithm, you'd get there. I probably could, but like, I did have a short that became my most viewed content ever on my channel. Did we gain anything off it? Obviously not. We gained 0 subs off it, but hey, man, we got like 25K views on that, so I'm not going to complain about it. Hoarders, that's crazy. No, they're not hoarders. They just have a bunch of their shit, like plumbing shit down here. There's just a lot of plumbing shit down here, dude. There's also a bunch of stuff like dude, like, what is that? That's mine. That's mine. Like, there's a lot of things down here. There's a lot of things down here. But hey, Beast, I see you're almost 2K though, bro. W in the chat right there, bro. 100%. Big ass ventilation system behind you. Oh, what, that? That's our. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could say those are the vents and shit. That's our furnace and all that. So yeah. Hey, what's good though, Fly? What are you saying, bro? I was only pushing my shorts when I uploaded one every day. Furnace, yeah, that's the furnace. But yeah, no, like I don't know, like for me, YouTube it's strange because like there's one video or like one time where like YouTube pushes my shit out a little bit, but then I go like cold, where YouTube just doesn't push out any of my shit. Like the short got pushed out. My last video got like, I think it was close to 1,000 views, but like I said, like even like the short, I got like, I think like 99% of the people that watched that short were not subscribed people, and we didn't gain anybody, and it was a zombie short. So you hate to see it, but hey man, it is what it is, Get some grow lights in the attic, you grow some fire bud. Jeez, bro. I know, well, obviously I don't like, I don't like, if you like smoking, that's what's up, bro. Like that ain't for me. Like I've done it obviously before, but like it ain't for me personally. But we do have like a garden in the back that like me and my older brother made. It's like a garden bed or whatever. And yeah, that we grow some shit there. I can't lie, we grow some shit, and then we just hang it up in the garage, like so it dries out and shit, and you just get nuggets out of it, like for weed and shit. I don't smoke any of that shit because you know what I'm saying, like that ain't for me. But hey, man. Yeah, I feel for you though, Beast. I feel for you though, Beast. 100%. I'm in that same spot right now where I'm like, I've lost viewers, and YouTube's not pushing my shit out to get new viewers back. So it's kind of like we're in this. Hey, man, if anyone can do it though, it's us though, boys, as a community, 100%. Because I've done it before. I've done it two separate times. So, hey, man, I don't either. I dry catnip in my garage. Fair enough. Hey, what's good, Trey? What are you saying, bro? Little phone stream. It's been a while since I've done one of these. But hey, man, what are you saying, Trey? Hopefully you're having a good day, bro. We got 5 likes. Shout out to all you guys. Let's see if we can try to get 10. Would be much appreciated. But yeah, Mr. Round 8. Damn, that's crazy. Crusher returns and he's burst catching a stray off rip. That's crazy. Hey, what's good though, Crusher? I don't best advice for getting cheated on. Ooh. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, I've been cheated on once. Not a great feeling. For me personally, I'll just tell you what I did personally. It was just it hurts because you're like, it depends how long you've been dating said person for. I feel like with me, it wasn't like super serious. I think we were like 5 or 6 months in. I was more annoyed than anything. I was like, okay, like I would never do that to you. Like that's kind of crazy, but I just had to move on. I know it's like crazy to say that, but it depends how long you've been dating said person. If it's like a year or more, it's gonna hurt a lot more. For me, it was probably a bit easier because like I wasn't like super deep into the relationship with that person, but obviously it wasn't easy. Like I was like, fuck, I got cheated on. Like that sucks. Like that's actually just like, that's crazy that you did that shit. Like I would never do that. But I just started focusing on myself, working out, trying to do shit that I enjoy, like fishing and all that shit. Like YouTube is one thing I enjoy doing. I just tried keeping my mind off it and just trying to focus on myself, if that be like doing a hobby that you like doing, or fucking, hanging out with your friends, or I don't know. Like, it's just best to try to keep your mind, try to move on from it. I know it's hard, easier said than done, but chilling, man. What about yourself? Hey, I'm chilling, bro. I'm chilling, man. Yeah, that Fortnite stream though yesterday, Trey. That was dead. I can't lie. That shit was dead. That was not fun. I almost got a win first game on too, like skybasing. So yeah. Just existing, I suppose. What about you? I mean, I'm surviving life. I guess you can say that's. It'd be like that. It'd be like that. No, I'm still working. I'm kind of over the winter now. It's like end of February. Like, I'm at that point now where I'm like, okay, I kind of want it to be warm. So then I can start like, doing fishing again, playing some baseball, just going out, maybe some camping and shit, like runs and shit. Like, there's so much stuff I want to do, but like winter is like the worst time of year for this shit, dude. It's like 5-0. Yeah, I think at peak it was like 5 viewers max. Like, it was not a good stream. And it was like the first 10 minutes of the stream, and then it went to 0. Pretty much the rest of the stream. So yeah, it wasn't amazing. I wasn't even gonna force myself there. I'm not even gonna. That's how you burn yourself out, bro. 2025 Evan guy would have forced himself there. That's all I'm saying. I would have forced myself last year to stream through that, but no. We're not doing that anymore. Especially if it's not a game like Zombies or something. If it's a game like Fortnite where, it's a lot more fun when you have viewers, like when you guys join up and shit. But actually, 2024 is probably a better comparison, right, Jay? You're probably right about that. 2024, I was like forcing myself to do some streams. Man, I can picture how you look as an old man. Yeah, dude. Hopefully, it's like if I'm looking like this right now, we're probably cooked when we're older, but we're cooked. We're cooked. I'm secretly dated a girl with a boyfriend, and it didn't feel good. I never even got any. She was a crazy cheat. Yeah, that doesn't sound. At 40, you're getting Dr. Phil hair. That's crazy. Dude, just like the fucking, like, no hair here. Just a fucking little bit of hair back here, man. We're cooked if that happens. Like, dude, if I'm 30, and I'm looking like that, it's time to shave her off. Like, right now, it's not terrible. I say it's not terrible, but like if I pull this back, it's rough out here. It's rough out here, but that's also just constantly being stressed out about shit. So that's what stress does to you guys. Like my hairline used to be bad, but like it's gotten worse as I became an adult because I'm just stressing about shit in my life. Nah. 2023 though was a vibe, dude. We need to get back to 2023 level of like vibes, dude. Here, that's the goal, bro. That's the goal, bro. 100%. I pulled my own hair out. Damn. But yeah, no, like we'll see. Like I used to like bite my nails. That's a terrible habit to get into. If you guys are doing that, try your best to like break out of that shit because like. Mine was really bad. Mine at one point. It's not anymore, but yeah, it was bad. It was bad. Like my skin was like all red and shit, like all red, like underneath my nails and shit, dude. It was bad. It was really bad, actually. Surprisingly, what actually helped me was I grabbed a bandage. Okay, I grabbed a Band-Aid and I put it over my finger. So I didn't feel like I had to like bite my nail. Like I was like, oh shit, like it tricked my mind, and it actually worked. And now I don't do it anymore. So we're all right, but you already know. All right, bro. I'm a dip. Just checking. Hey, all good, Trey. Appreciate you stopping in, bro. Take it easy, and I'll see you in another one, bro. Peace out, man. Maybe get the 2v2 done at some point this weekend. That'd be done. Life felt depressing after COVID. It did. I'm not gonna lie. Like I remember life. Maybe this is just my nostalgia hitting me a little bit. But life was so much better before COVID, bro. Life was so much better that I remember. COVID hit, and I swear to God, I blinked, and we're in 2026, bro. Like, we're in 2026 now, bro. Like, time's going by fucking very quickly, And it's not even like these years are like memorable. They're fucking. It feels like just fucking a repeat of the same fucking year every fucking year, dude. Like the only thing I guess I could say that came out of COVID that was a positive was this YouTube channel. You know, when I came back in like 2020 or some shit like that. Hey, what's good, Baz? What are you saying, bro? Everything feels the same. Yeah, I think that's the issue. And then it's like, COVID just was the point where everything just became so ass. And do I think it's gonna get better? Probably not. So, you know. I mean, I feel for you guys. I feel for you. You know, we're all just trying to get through this shit. You know, hopefully life improves. Hopefully, you know, you just gotta work hard. You just gotta work harder to achieve it. You know, it's where you want to get to in life. Just how it is. But yeah, man. Like I remember, like I was in high school before COVID happened, dude. Now I'm out of high school, bro. Like it doesn't feel like that, but yeah, it's been like fucking five years or some shit, dude. Hey, we got 5 likes though, guys. If you guys are enjoying the stream, if you guys are, drop a like, subscribe, share the streams. Appreciate it. Let's see if we can try to get 10 likes, boys. Would be much appreciated. Yeah, we're like 20 minutes in. Shout out to all you guys. I'm waiting for 10 likes right now. Nothing crazy. Sometimes you need to work smarter, not harder. That is true. That is true. That is true. That is a valid point, Ravens. That is a valid point. So I rip my hair out. I can't say I've ever just ripped my hair out because of stress, but like I said, I used to do other things that like would calm my stress down, like biting my nails, for example. But yeah, I did eventually break out of that. I eventually did break out of that habit, though. I'm out. Hey, take it easy, Razor. Take it easy. Have a good day, man. But yeah, dude. It's been an interesting. I don't know about being really helped me with depression. Now for 25 years. Yeah, it's a very hard habit to be because once you're like, I used to do that shit all the time. Like when I was like a kid. I don't know how the fuck I broke out of that cycle, but I used to do that shit as a kid. And it got worse as I got older because I was like obviously life was happening and I was getting like there was just more stressful things happening. It wasn't until I was like 19 or 20 years of age where I was like, all right, bro, I actually need to stop doing this shit. I like tricked my mind, dude. I gave myself bandages, dude, and I just fucking. Yeah, someone or people think I would lie about losing hair. Naturally, I would admit it. No, that's fair enough. I mean, that does happen. Like again, it's just stress. Stress doesn't help with that shit, you know. Some people just don't get blessed with genetics, you know. Like, if you saw my brothers, you'd be like, "Damn, bro! Like they got blessed," and then you look at me, I got cucked. Like I got really screwed over. It's just how it is, you know. If someone in the family has to take the shit genetics, I'm glad it's me. It's not them, bro. They have it easier in life than me. Well, not easier, but like they you know, they're looking better. They're they're not gonna get fucking violated, bro, every 2 seconds, dude. You good, mate? I'm chilling, bro. How are you doing today, man? Where am I from? Yeah, we're from Canada, bro. You already know. Dude, fucking raining outside. It's disgusting outside. It's fucking terrible, but look, you want one? Might become a vape lord. That's probably not it. That's not it, Ravens. If you're not on that shit, dude, don't get on that shit because that shit's addictive as fuck. Now, I wouldn't know because, like I said, I don't do that shit. But, yeah, both my brothers have done that shit before. I've seen some of my friends do that shit, and they're cooked. They're cooked. But yeah, man. I do have a story though. I'm not gonna say it. All right. One day you'll hear the story time of like you Ravens. You probably remember the story of like the fumble, right? The classic Evan guy fumble, dude. You probably remember it. It's like I was smiling through the pain on that one. Dude, we're not gonna get into it. It'll be a story for another time, bro. But like, fuck, dude. There's an update to it. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. I just feels like I was wanting this year to be the year, but I don't know. I mean, you never know. Like, a lot can happen in, what is it, almost March? A lot can happen in the next 9 months or so. You just gotta, like, I know it's very, it is very tough to be positive, especially when, you know, you just look at around what's happening around in the world and shit, and all of that. But, and like, I trust me, I get what you're saying, Baz. It is tough to try to stay positive all the time, especially when, like, there's so much negative around, like, just happening. But hey, Bojan says hi. Hey, shout out to you, Bojan. How you doing today, bro? Welcome into the stream, man. We're just doing I guess you could say you guys can ask me questions. We're just chatting up right now. Nothing crazy today. But yeah, man. Gotta work on the 2v2 videos, last team standing videos. I mean, they blend in, to be honest. Nah, this one was like the worst, dude. You remember it, dude. I was smirking up I wasn't even smirking because I was like, ah, shit, you know, I fumbled, boys. Like, I was smirking to mask my pain, but that's what I was doing. Love my job. That is a secret key happiness. Like, I'm like, don't get me wrong. Like, am I happy? Am I happy right now with where I'm at? I'm happier than I was at one point. That's what I'll say. Being negative. Nah, you're good, bro. You're good, man. It's, you know, if you ever feel like just letting, you know, talking, bro, I'm here, man. You know, the streams are, you're always welcome in the streams, dude. If you want to chat, I'm here, dude. Because, like, I'll be real. 2020 to like 2020, end of 2022. Yeah, dude. The only thing I had really going for me at that point was YouTube. That was it. Like, as soon as YouTube, like, as soon as I was yeah, as soon as I was like, I'd hop off the stream, dude. Like, I used to stream 7 days a week at one, or like every day, and I can't do that shit anymore because, like, obviously I want to go do shit. I want to go and, you know, fishing and shit, and I want to do all these other things. You know, obviously I enjoy streaming, but, you know, yeah, at one point it wasn't like that. It was just, okay, I stream. It's the only time I'm happy throughout the day, and then I'm like hating my life at one point, dude. Like, it was bad. It was bad, dude. It was bad. You look like a nerd. I get that a lot. I have glasses. I mean, I need them to see, and there's not really much I can. I mean, I can see without them. I have like a lazy eye on my left eye. I've pretty much had it my entire life. I got born with that shit. I needed glasses when I was like 3 or 4 years of age. But yeah, I can't see. It's just blurry because my eye just goes, and then I'm just fucking seeing like double. Love my job. That is secret happiness. Yeah, if you like doing, like, if you like working, like doing, like, I guess your job, that is massive because, like, there's a lot of people that, you know, they be working and they just hate their job. But they're like, ah, fuck, I need money, dude. So if you found something that you enjoy doing, dude, that's what's up, man. Drinking beer and listen to the Led Zeppelin, nice, bro. And you can't complain about that, dude. That sounds pretty chill, dude. What's my height? What am I, like 5'9"? Yeah, 5'9". Not terrible. I'll take 5'9". Like I said, there was one point when I didn't think I'd, like, for most of my life I wasn't 5 foot. So I'll take fucking 5'9", bro. I'll take 5'9" as my height, dude. Fuck that shit. I know some people will be like, oh, that's short, but, like, Google says it's average, so I mean, we'll take it. We'll take it. But hey, you're all good though, Baz. Don't worry about it, bro. Like I said, we're just chilling, man. But yeah, one day I'll tell you that fucking fumble story, or the update to the fumble story, should I say? It's just so fresh in my head, dude. It's just so fresh. It's so fresh that it's like, do I want to, like, explain it and then be like, ah, fuck, like, real? Like, nah. Do I want to? Not really right now. It's so fresh. It's fresh. It's fresh. Hey, what's good, dog? Welcome in, bro. How you doing today, man? We're doing a little phone stream before I have work a little bit later today. Also, the Fortnite stream didn't go well, so yeah, we're doing a stream. I'm not taking that Fortnite stream as, like, that was bad. But hey, what's good though, dog? How are you doing today, man? Hopefully you're doing good, bro. All right, what else you guys saying now? 6 likes. Appreciate it, guys. It was Melodic's fault. I mean, he joined up. It was chill. It was chill. Like, it wasn't terrible. It's just the first 10 minutes was probably it was okay the first 10 minutes, and then like near the end of like that Skybase game, like the first game, it just died off a cliff. That's unfortunate what happened. It happens sometimes though, you know. It does happen. It does happen. So I've had streams like that before where one stream I could do Fortnite and it does good, or like let's say Minecraft for example, it does really good, and then the next stream it does absolutely terrible. Would you say working out helps a lot with life? Yeah, I'd say it helps physically, mentally. Again, I would say so. I would say so, Baz. Like if you're not working out, or at least like maybe going for like a run or some shit, or doing some lifting, it helps you physically, makes you feel better about yourself. Like mentally, it helps a lot, and it helps. Like when you start seeing progress physically, you're like, oh shit, like this is actually pretty. I don't know. That's just me though. Like maybe it's a different feeling for other people, but it helped me a lot mentally, for sure. So yeah, I would say so, Baz. I would say so. I would say so. But yeah, man, we're here. I feel like the only way I tell you guys that fumble story right now, or not the fumble story, but like the update to that fumble story, is if we get like 50 likes or some shit, dude. That's the only way I think I ever fucking tell you. That shit is so fresh in my head, dude. That shit is pain. It's not even really my fault either. The second time around, but okay. I like now I'm thinking about it. Like, bro, we gotta lock in, bit. All right. But yeah, no, like I said, I do want to get some 2v2s done because the last one was in like 2024 that we filmed and actually posted. So yeah, we're definitely gonna return and do at least a couple of them this year. Maybe this weekend. If we can get enough people that want to do it, and we can just get it filmed, get it done, and then obviously just edit it up, whatever. But it's gonna be interesting. Also, I will be doing a PC stream. Yeah, next stream will be a PC stream. It will be Black Ops 1. It will be Black Ops 1. It will be some Black Ops 1, boys. I'm thinking about what map I'm gonna do. I'm not too sure yet. Could do some Kino, but like, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what map we do. Technically, all the BO1 like remakes also count, but I'm probably not getting the 50 on knock. Let's keep it real. I'm gonna keep it real with you guys. I don't think I'm getting that 50. For Rux, it's gonna be. It's basically trapping. Like at a certain point, and then Shino I could possibly do, but again, you need a Flogger trap. Obviously, Waff. You have Waff there. Derice is gonna be a good one. I'm actually like Derice is gonna be a good one to actually try to do. I've done it before, but yeah, it's hard for me. Yeah, it's not gonna be easy. Even just getting 30, like obviously ray gun. I've seen people just sit in the kitchen with the ray gun, and yeah, it's at a certain point it's just straight. You have to trap up. Like there's no other way, unfortunately. I'd be down, but I gotta see when I'm off. Yeah, you're good, bro. You're good, man. So I'm off the next 3 days, so after tonight. So if we can get three of you guys involved, that'd be sick. I mean, I haven't had Price in one of them. If Price would be down to do one, I would actually love to have Price in one of those videos. There's people that I do want to be involved in the videos. Like I know Dog told me he was down to do one. So yeah, I mean, me and Dog as a team would be disgusting. That would be disgusting, especially if it was like normal zombies or some shit, dude. Like a normal map. So that proves it's easier than Varrock, in my opinion. Oh no, BO1 Derice is way easier than BO1 Varrock. It's not even close. I mean, you got Waff, you got Pack. The map's just way more open. You got special rounds. Varrock, you get no special rounds, no the map's way smaller. You got no dog rounds or special rounds. Like, I'm off today and Monday. Okay, so I mean, we'll see if I can get some people on Monday. Then sure, we could run it up. We could run it up. If you're down for that, you just have to be on PlayStation, which I know you have PlayStation, so we should be good. We just need to get 2 more people. That's pretty much it. And obviously, when we do record it, if you want to, we're all probably gonna get in a VC and just have our audio on so everyone can hear everyone. So it just makes the video, more entertaining. Because I've had some 2v2s where people didn't have their audio on, and it just made the video, it wasn't as entertaining. Let's just say, but like I said, I'll let you know. We'll see if we can get 2 more people. Not good enough. I got, but hey, man. I know it may have only been, but I just want to let you know I appreciate your kind words on some video months. Hey, bro, anytime, bro, anytime, man. Like I said, I don't know. There's not a lot of YouTubers, at least that to my knowledge, that do like I said, like there was a point where I was, a lot smaller. Like obviously I'm still a small. Like people would be like, oh, 5K, you're still a small YouTuber, but I used to be a small YouTuber, and obviously no one like there was nobody was like showing me any sort of support. So obviously now that I got a little bit of a community, like even if I just like every day I try to go in a couple of YouTubers, a couple of you guys that are just grinding out your channels, I'll just show up, drop you guys some support. I'm not expecting anything in return because, again, I'm not like that. Like, if you want to join the community, hey, I welcome you with open arms. It'd be cool. But if you don't, like, I'm not gonna like, no, you have to. Like, no, I'm not like that. So, like I said, if I can just show you support, hey, man, that's all that matters. Gotta support the people that are grinding out their channels too. I gotta be doing that. So, hey, man, anytime, bro, anytime, man. Like I said, the amount of people I've supported though, it's like crazy, dude. It's fucking crazy. There's so many. Like it's actually impossible for me to support every single person. It got to a point. But like I try my best. Whenever I see you guys live or post a video, I'll drop in. I'll drop you guys a like, maybe drop a comment whenever I can. But yeah. I've been doing that for years though. So good ones, Ascension, Kino, DeReese, Call of the Dead. Yeah, we'll do that recorded 2 years ago or something. Oh, that didn't save either. That was gonna come out. I know exactly which video you're talking about too. It was the 2v2. The video saved, but then like, no one had their audio on except for me. And I remember like asking everyone, or it might have been one other person that had their audio on, but two of them didn't have their audio on. And I was like, yo, boys, make sure your audio's on before the game. Right? And I don't remember who was playing with me on that game, but I tested it right before the game started. And I was like, all right, cool. Let me just film a clip real quick and then see if I can hear your audio. I heard their audio, so I was like, all right, cool, we're good. They turned off their audio as soon as that happened, and the video was like drastically. It was not like, don't get me wrong. Like I want the video to be entertaining for you guys, but like when half the people that are playing aren't like talking, it was just me and my teammate. Like that was kind of dead. Like it kind of ruined the video because like it was just me and my teammate, and then you didn't hear anything from the opposing team. So it was like, I don't know. I talk like a gay. Hey man, I ain't gay though. So shit, dude. What was it, like 2 weeks ago? I'm not gonna say anything, but like I did go out with a girl, bro. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, dude. I ain't gay though. I must say, some months will be different than BO3 season. Will be more fishing. Hey, dude, respect, dude. I love fishing, dude. I love fishing, dude. If you do some fishing, bro, I'll definitely check it out, dude. Because I love to fish, dude. I love to fish, man. Once it gets a little bit warmer, we have like a creek near our house, not too far from our house. Where in the spring trout go in there, and in the fall salmon go to spawn like their eggs or whatever, their babies, whatever. So I do like trout fishing, like once April or around that time hits, I will be doing some trout fishing. So if I catch some trout, maybe you guys will see a little picture on the channel. But yeah, man, I love fishing, dude. 542 Shang 34. Shang 34, like I mean Shang's not an easy map. I think my first attempt on Shang on BO1, like when I got my shit sorted. You know, my friend, dude, it's a story. It's a story time. It's a story time. I wish, bro. I wish. That's all I'm gonna say. It's pain. It goes back to the fumble story. That same girl, dude. I saw her. I was like, shit. You know, I was like, fuck. I fumbled this girl. Bro, I can't get into it too much, but like, let's just say I saw her at my work one day, and it was like earlier this month. That's all I'm saying. And I did hang out with her. That's all I'm saying. But yeah, we'll save it for another time. We'll save it for a story time when it's not like fresh in my head, because this was like 2 weeks ago. And yeah, you guys will feel bad for me, unfortunately, because I didn't fuck up there actually. I was locked in. Yeah, it was me, you. We got 24 or something. It's not a 2v2. Oh, the starting room. I know we did a 2v2 Zets, and the reason that didn't come out was because I don't think any of you guys were playing, but it was like 3 people that did not appear in a 2v2, and all like 3 of them didn't have their audio on, like all 3 of them. Keep to yourself. Yeah, maybe one day I'll tell you guys, but like, yeah, that's pretty. It's like even at work, people are like, oh, did you do anything for Valentine's Day? And I just went like this. I was like, we're not getting into it. And then they're like, oh, I want to know now. I'm like, dude, I'm not telling you. Like, it's at work, dude. It's at work, dude. Like, if you don't want to say, like, I respect that. I said, yeah, no offense. I'm not telling you. Like, where it's not the place, bro. It's probably not even the place to say it on here. But like I said, like the first time I told you about that fumble, that was like what was that? Last year or the year before? That was like 4 years. That was like 4 years after it happened. So I was like, all right, cool. But this is like 2 weeks ago. So maybe one day. Did that wait? Oh, I think I know what video you're talking about. We did do a starting room. Did it get posted? I don't know if it did. Deadass, I'm trying to remember what happened in that video. It might have. I don't know actually. I know what video you're talking about now that you mentioned it to me, dog. But I don't know if that ever got posted. Maybe it did. I don't know. Did like shit in the 4 years and when I moved away, yeah. Ravens, that's the one. Yeah, that is the one, Ravens. That is the one. That is the one, bro. The only girl that I've actually like genuinely, like, I'll keep it real. Like I've liked other girls obviously before, but like with this girl, it was different. It was different, bro. It was different. Before her and after her, I never felt like that like deep of feelings for somebody ever. And then, bro, I just see her at my work, dude. That's all I'm saying. The one that you two actually got along with so well, yeah. Like, I don't think I ever told you the one time I like went to her house. I don't think I ever told you guys that either. I like went to her house and we like played guitar and shit. I don't think I ever told you guys that either, but that was also in high school. But that was just that. You had good feelings, bro. It was, bro, like, dude, we both liked each other. That's all I'm saying. Just too painful to think about it now, because like, I like for the longest time I was like, fuck. I let her walk. Like, you know, I really liked her, and I knew she liked me back, but I never told her, and it was like there was multiple reasons why, but I just regretted it for fucking years. And then 2 weeks ago, 2-3 weeks ago, I saw her at my fucking work while I was working a shift, dude. Like, that was a mind fuck. That was an absolute mind fuck. And I didn't even notice her, bro. Like, her friends were there. My only other coworker that was in with me at the time, he was in the back. The store was dead. And dude, she was just like I was doing some cleaning or some shit. Like, now I'm in the rabbit hole now, because I'm gonna tell you. But yeah, it was basically just like, shit, dude. Like, fuck. I like wiping some lids down, or right, cleaning, right, whatever. And I just hear them say, "Oh my god, that's Evan, right?" And I'm like, in my head, I was like, fuck, who is this? Like, great, who is this from high school now? Not the person I expected to hear, but I heard her voice, dude. When I was like looking down, I was just like, whatever, wiping the lids, whatever, cleaning some shit. And it's like, oh, hi, Evan, how are you? It's been a while, huh? And I'm like, and I fucking shit myself, dude. I fucking absolutely shit myself, dude. I was like, oh, fuck, not like this. I was like, not like this, bro. I locked in, though. I locked in, bro. And then I was like talking to her for a bit, but obviously I was working, so I couldn't talk to her for that long because I'd get in trouble. So I got her number. That's all you need to know. I locked in, boys. That's all I'm saying. I locked the fuck in, boys. But yeah, dude, it's pain. Then glow red like a tomato sign. Oh no, I wouldn't say I was embarrassed. It was more like my heart was racing. I wasn't like red or anything. Like, oh fuck, I'm embarrassed or some shit. My heart was racing, fucking like quick, bruh. You got a number? That's congrats. I mean, the thing is, right? I knew that. The thing is, I knew that if I didn't get her number right there, I would never see her again. And I was right. And I was right because I was like, oh, so what are you doing here, right? Because she moved, right? She moved and shit. And she's, oh, like, once or twice a year, I like visit family and friends down here. And I'm like, the whole time, like, I didn't know that. And I was like, fuck, dude. I was like, her friends did tell me actually. And this is how I was like, that's ironic that she like ran into me at my work, right? No, her friends knew I worked here, worked at my, like the store that I work at right now. And they wanted us to like see each other and shit so we could talk again. Dude, fuck, boys. Nah. Fuck. This is pain. Because it went so well, bruh. So I got her number, and I was like, I'll text you after work, whatever, right? We're in the deep hole. You know what? I'm going to tell you guys because we're in the deep end now. I'm going to tell you guys. And I know my brother's going to probably watch this, and, I'm going to get fucking interrogated like a fucking criminal about this girl, bruh. But, at this point, we're in the deep hole. We're in the deep end. Whoa, deep hole. No, we're in the deep end now. I'm in the rabbit hole now. I'm in the fucking rabbit hole now. I might as well tell you. But yeah, I got her number. And I was on cloud 9, bro. Dude, I was feeling so nice, man. That's all you need to know. And I'm debating if I tell you guys right now. That's like, I got her number. It sounds good, but like, we're not together. So something went wrong. Something went wrong, boys. And it was like, what was it, last weekend? Dude, I don't even want to talk about the last text she sent me, but it's fucking pain, dude. Fuck, boys. It was his only chance. It really was. Look, it's up to you. Yeah, I know. I appreciate you guys just leaving it up to me because like it's fresh, dude. You can tell I'm like debating it like in my head. You can tell I'm like, fuck, do I say it here or do I not, dude? Oh man. Yeah, that was not. I felt so good, bro. Like, oh my god, dude. I can't even explain how I was feeling, dude. Like, I was a little bit nervous because like I didn't expect to see her. And then I saw her. But then as soon as I started talking to her and I got her number, like my nerves completely fucking died down. And I was like, okay, cool. I got her number. We can keep talking. She said she was visiting for like a week or some shit, right? So I was like, all right, cool. I'm gonna plan like a nice little like I saw it as a date. It was basically a date, bro. And yeah, I was talking to her. I was feeling so good. Like I remember my coworkers were like, people around me were like, yo, why are you smirking so much? Why are you like, what, like, I was on my phone, I was texting her, and my mom was like, what the fuck are you, like, why did you put your phone away so fast? And I said, like, I'm just watching the show. I was like making up some bullshit, dude, but I was actually just trying this girl up, like mad, like, fucking crazy, bitch. Hey, welcome in the stream, though, guys. How are you all today? Yeah, absolute pain, but you say, nah, I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that, dog. If that did that, that'd be crazy. I'm not Ian, bitch. I'm not Ian, bro. That's something Ian would say, bitch. But yeah, no. I might as well, right? Make it entertaining for us. So, anyways, okay, I'll tell you, because at this point we're in the rabbit hole now. I might as well tell you. I'm expecting to get fucking interrogated by my brothers. They'd be like, oh, who's this girl, bro? Who? If you want to know what her name is, it's fucking Kayla. That was her name. And again, she doesn't know I have a YouTube channel, so if we actually ever end up getting together, she's gonna look back on this and be like, oh shit, like this is how Evan was feeling at the time, bit. Like, dude, fucking hell. But I have a picture of her on my phone too. So my brother's like, oh my god, dude, like absolute cooked, boys. Like I'll show her. I know what's gonna happen, dude. I know how they're gonna react too, dude, if I tell them. Like my brothers know. I'm pretty sure both my brothers know about this girl, but they don't know that I saw her recently. But I was like, dude, my little brother. I was like, yo, I'll show you a picture of her, bit. Like I'll show you a picture of her, bro. Like no problem. Like I ain't bullshit. I wish I was lying about this. But I'm not. Ah, man. Hey, what's good though, Squirt? What's good though, bro? How you doing today, man? So, anyways, fast forward. Like I know my brother's gonna interrogate me. I'm waiting for it. I'll let you know if they interrogate me, guys. I'll let you know if I get interrogated. All right, after this stream, like in a week or so, I'll let you know. But anyway, so I'm trying this girl for so at this point it was like last week of January, so about a month ago almost, and I think it was on Tuesday. It was on the Tuesday of the final week of January. I was working a shift. It was like a 3 to 9 or something. Everyone cut, and it was just me and this one other guy that I was working with. He was in the back. Anyways, long story short, I saw her on the Tuesday, and she said she got there on the Monday, so the day before that she saw me, that she just arrived like to visit family and friends and all that shit. So she was gonna stay there. She was gonna leave on the what was it? It was Monday to head back. So I had a week. So anyway, so I was chatting this girl up. I was chatting her up. And here's the difference, right? My brothers don't know this shit. No one knows this shit. But like, if I don't give a fuck, I don't even try, bro. Like, it's not even worth it to me, bro. Like, you won't see it. If I genuinely actually give a fuck, dude, I moved a little bit. I move different, bro. I move a little different, bro. Like, I was not fumbling a second time, bro. Like, it was not gonna happen, bro. Grab his head. That does. Geez, bro. What would you rather have a third or hang it? Okay. I mean, would I rather have a German flag or, do that? Probably the German flag, even though I'm not German, but I don't know if I can. Third arm to salute, bro. Like, damn, bro. But yeah, if you guys are joining it though, drop a like, subscribe, share the stream. I'm gonna try to smile through this one, but like, dude, there's no smile through this one. So anyways, long story short, I'm chatting to her for a couple days, right? So the Wednesday, the Thursday, the Friday. And I told her we made plans. I said, okay, we can hang out on Saturday, right? And the reason I chose the Saturday, and again, my brother's gonna be like, what? Like, they're gonna be watching this. I know they are. And they're gonna be like, who's this girl, Brad? But anyways, no one at my house was home that day. My brother was not home the entire day. My little brother was, I think, at his friend's house or some shit the entire day, and my mom was not home the entire day. So I had just free reigns, bro. Like no one can say, oh wait, did this actually happen? No, I purposely chose this day, bro. I was locked, bro. I was locked. But yeah, man, it was fucking terrible, dude. So I made plans, right? And I'll get into the actual like date because it was technically a date. But we'll get into that. So, right, we're just chatting. The conversation's going really good. Like, dude, when I say those times where like we were constantly talking back and forth, like there was no fucking like awkwardness, dude. Like it was just like high school, bro. It was just like high school, bro. And whatever. So like there's times, right, like where she was like flirting with me and shit. And here's the thing, right? This is the dilemma I had at the time. Is like I don't know if she's dating somebody, right? This was the thing. I didn't know if she was dating somebody. And I didn't want to like commit and say, yo, like, are you dating somebody? Or like tell her how I feel about her 100% this early into talking to her, because it's like, if I do it and she's like, oh, I got a boyfriend, then we're cooked. She's probably not, it's probably gonna be awkward as fuck, right? So I was like, so I didn't really mention anything like that. Whatever. But with how she was moving, I didn't think she had a boyfriend, but I wasn't like 100% sure on that. And anyways, absolutely cooked, bro. But long story short, gets to the Saturday, all right? Gets to the Saturday. This is how locked in I was, all right? This is how locked in I was, guys, all right? The day that I saw her at my work, I had this whole thing planned out in my head. Like I got her some like her favorite candy or some shit, dude. And I got like a half bag, bro. I got a half bag for her, dude. Because I had this whole plan for the Saturday to hang out with her and shit. And yeah, I was that locked in. And I remember one of my coworkers, he was like, so I had a bunch of candy. He's like, oh, like, you know, you're stocking up on candy, bro? And I said, yeah, man. And then he gets to like the half bag and he's like, yo, who's this for, bro? And I'm like, hey, man, don't worry about it. W coworker, bro. W coworker. He's like, it's a girl, isn't it? And I'm like, I was like, maybe. You just start fucking laughing, dude. It was W coworker though. But yeah, dude, I took a fat L a bit. So okay, I'll get to the actual date because it was technically a date. I mean, we hung out all day. So anyway, so she was like, oh, like going on about, oh, so when like pick me up or whatever, right? When can you pick me up? And I was just like, all right. Well, I told her about my car situation. Like, there's a car in my driveway that is my car technically, but it was like my grandpa's or whatever. He passed away, whatever, and it was supposed to go to me. But like the guy that's supposed to like transfer everything over to me, just there's no urgency. But you know, so I told her that my car, like I couldn't like legally drive on the road 100%. Because again, it's not in my name. It's the plates aren't on it. All this shit, right? So I was like, all right, cool. So I go, and long story short, she's like, okay, no problem. I can pick you up, whatever, right? So I was like, all right, cool. And I told her like I would drive no problem. Like once she picks me up, I'll drive like the entire time, right? I had no problem doing that shit. And so anyway, so she gets there. I show her like, right, whatever, and we meet up, and the first thing we wanted, like, we're like, okay, what's something that we could do, right? So we decided to do mini golf again. It was kind of ass. The weather was kind of shit. It was like constantly snowing, constantly fucking very cold. Especially around like late January, that shit was ass. But wasn't fun, boys. I'll tell you that for free. That shit was not fun. But so I start driving, whatever, right? So I drive out, whatever. And so we get there. We're just talking, right? Things are going well. And, you know, we get there. And then she's like, oh, like makes a bet or whatever. She's like, let's make this interesting. I was like, oh, like, what do you mean, right? And so, oh, if I win, you got to pay for like food, like dinner or some shit, right? But if you win, I got to pay for it. Obviously, I'm not the greatest at golf. I've done some golf in my life, but I'm not great at it. I don't think she ever played golf. And obviously, if I ended up winning, or like I was gonna pay for dinner no matter what, like I'm not gonna do that to her. But anyways, you already know. So I was like, all right, okay, fair enough. So this is where it gets bad. Like, dude, this is where like, fuck, dude, it's just pain. Cause like, dude, okay, we'll get into it. It's pain. I didn't fumble or anything, boys. Like, real talk. But anyways, so we start playing the game, and I'm winning, right? And it's like second or third hole in, and she's just like, oh, like, you know, basically asking me to like show her how to putt correctly, right? Because she didn't know how to fucking do anything. And I was like, oh, that's crazy from you. Like, I was just like jokingly like, oh, that's crazy, right? Like, you're talking all this shit about me, but like, you're asking me for help. Like, that's crazy, right? I was just joking around with her. And then she just decides to start flirting with me. You know what I'm saying? Fuck, dude. So anyway, so she starts flirting with me. And she's like, oh, like, there's this, like, really attractive... I don't even, like, dude, it's, like, she was just like, oh... like you have this like I don't even remember, dude. It's a blur, dude. Like it's like she basically was just like, oh, like you got this very attractive woman in front of you and you won't help her, like, right? She was like basically trying to like, and she was, dude, the way she was like talking, dude, she like changed her voice slightly to try to like turn. I swear to God, turn me on, dude. She tried turning me on, dude. She was trying to like distract me and turn me on, but I swear to God, because I was like, she just changed her voice slightly, and it started speaking in like this different way, and I was like, I wasn't gonna help her because I was like, no, 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 no. Obviously, no, okay. She didn't say exactly like, oh, like no, whatever, but she was like, she was saying something along the lines of like, oh, like, you know, you're not gonna help me, and the way she said it though, she like changed her voice slightly. And I was like, all right, fine, I'll help you, right? I was like, this one time, like, after this, you're on your own, right? That's not what turned me on, dog. All right? That's not what turned me on, my boy. You know, I went to go help her, right? So I'm just like this, right? I'll show you. So I was like this. It wasn't what she said. I was like, that did not turn me on, boys. All right? Heat of the moment, dog? No, 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 no. So I was like, all right, fine, I'll help you. What turned me on was this point right here. So I'm helping her, right? So she's like, doesn't know what to do. So I grab her hands. I'm like, you know, do this, right? Show proper form, right? To putt, you know how to correctly, how you're supposed to putt, you know, the ball, right? So I'm showing her. I grab her hands and shit. I'm just like, yo, like this, right? And dude, as I'm showing her, I'm not gonna show it because like I'm gonna get clipped, like what she did. But let's just say she put her ass against my fucking dick, bro. That's all I'm saying. She like rubbed her ass against me, dude. And I'm like, dude, I was like, oh, fuck. I was like, fuck, boys. I was like, no way, no way, no way. And I tried staying locked in, boys. Like, I'll keep it real. I tried staying locked in. I really did. But I lacked. I looked. How did you fumble that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Let me get to the story because I didn't fumble it. I told her how I felt at the end of the like before the night ended. I told her how I felt about her. Now, yes, I did fumble in grade 10. I'll keep it real. I fumbled that. That's on me, boys. But like this ain't on me actually. This is not on me. It's actually more on her. And if she watches this, like she's probably be like, "Oh wow, you think that?" No, that is what happened, bit. So like obviously I was trying to stay locked in. But like I'm not gonna lie, I lacked. I looked at her ass, dude. Like I'll keep it real. I couldn't stay locked in 100%. But anyway, so I show her. She lived at dude. But I had to fight every fucking temptation, bit. Dog, it was bad. Like I was fighting temptation so bad, dude. But I was like, I didn't know she had a boyfriend or anything. And I didn't want to like off rip be like, oh, do you have a boyfriend? And then she's like, oh, yeah, I do, right? But like, I obviously at the time I was like, she probably doesn't have a boyfriend because she just did that shit, right? And she was like flirting with me throughout the day and shit, like just saying shit. So I was like, clearly, right? She probably doesn't have a boyfriend. So, anyways, we play the game. I win. It wasn't really close, but I won the game, right? I won it. So we decided to go. Whatever. We decided to go watch a movie, right? After that. And I had like this candy. I bought her some like shit that she like is really into. I know like so much about her, dude. It's actually crazy. But so I got her a couple things. I had her like some candy or some shit. The half bag of fucking candy. The fucking you know the Maynard's finished berries, dude. She loves those things. Like I got a half fucking bag of that shit, dude. So we were like, okay, what movie do you want to go see, right? And we both like, okay, well, let's actually like both choose a movie that we both want to kind of see. It was Zootopia 2, bro. That did no other movie. There was like, she's like, oh, do you want to see this? I said, all right, fuck it. Like, I saw the first one like years ago, right? Like 10 years ago or some shit. I was like, all right, cool. Nothing crazy happens in the movie, but there was a point where she like, dude. There was times where she wasn't even watching the movie. She was staring into my fucking eyes, bro. She was staring in my eyes, and I looked at her like, you know when you can tell like when someone's like kind of staring, you have that feeling in the back of your like you're just looking, you're minding your own business, and you feel like someone's just fucking glaring at you, like staring at you, bro. Dude, I felt like she was staring at me, so I looked at her, And then she's like, of course, she's just like fucking gazing in my eyes, bro. I was like, oh fuck, dude. I was like, fuck, dude. And the only reason I didn't commit to it was because I didn't want to ruin the rest of the day because it was early. Don't worry, I do tell her. I do tell her that I loved her and shit. But you were telling the story, yeah, bro. I know my brother's gonna watch this and be like, oh, who's Kayla, bro? Who's Kayla, bro? I'll show them a fucking picture, dude. I would have taken screenshots of like all the texts I had, but I was just in shock. I was like, damn, like I'm actually talking to her again, bro. Like that's crazy. Dude, I was so happy, bro. Yeah, we're talking about the story, bro. We're talking about the story, bro. And how are you though, Ian? How are you doing, bro? Hopefully you're doing all right, bro. So, anyways, we're in the theater and she's like staring me up, right? At like moments where she wasn't even watching the movie, she was just staring at me, man. So I was like, I know all of it. Yeah, I did tell you. I did tell like, I've been trying to tell my friend, one of my friends, for like time, but like we just haven't gotten into like a call or some shit, so I haven't told him. So if this is like how he first finds out about it, hey man, I was trying to get into VC to talk to him about this shit, but like we just haven't had the opportunity because either I've been working or he's been working, or we've just been busy. But yeah, I want to tell my friend about this shit, but like we just haven't had an opportunity to talk, like in a call or some shit. But just going to go to the gym. Nice, bro. That's what's up, man. I got working a little bit, so should be all right. It's nothing crazy. It's like a 4 to 9 shift or a 3 to 9. It's like a 4 to 9 shift, so it's gonna be pretty light today. But I am off the next 3 days, so maybe I'll try to get a little 2v2 last team standing video done, at least filmed. Fingers crossed that we can get that done. But yeah. Anyways, back to the story. So skip forward. Right, she's staring at me. One point where she put her like fucking head, she like I was like just sitting there, right? And there was one point, oh my god, where she went like this. She like put her head against my shoulder, dude. And she was just, dude, and she was like this, and she was like, so, dude, she like fucking was so relaxed, dude. Oh my god. Yeah, because Ian, I didn't tell you this much detail because like, you know what I'm saying? It's just pain, bitch. It's just pain, bro. Because like she was acting like this, and I got cucked, like, because I didn't tell you this much detail. I think I told Driggs a little bit more detail because Driggs wanted to know, so I just told him. Trey found out. I was gonna tell my friend, one of my friends at least, about like fully in detail like what happened with this girl, but a couple weeks ago, but. We just haven't had an opportunity to get into a call or some shit. So, fuck. So yeah, so she like puts her, whatever, head on my shoulder, right? And we're just kind of relaxed, right? We're just enjoying our time. It was so good, dude. And then, right, we go get some food. Did you feel like she's playing her feelings after all that? Dude, I'll get into what I think happened. I'll get into what I think happened after. Because she's not like that. She's not one to just like string people along just to like fuck with them, just like fuck with their feelings and shit. Like she genuinely liked me, bitch. She genuinely liked me, and she even told me that. We'll get into it. It's still not even done. But anyways, so fast forward, we go get some food, right? We sit down, we start talking. You know, just some pretty normal talking, like just. You know, so there we had a little bit more serious conversation. Like we were talking pretty serious shit. Again, I'm not gonna tell you what we said, but we were talking, right? We were talking. She's a 10, bro. I know. That's crazy to say, bro. Like, dude. Smell through the pain, bitch. Why did I smack myself? Why did I do that? Why did I smack myself? Dude. I smacked myself to lock in, bro. Like, you know what's bad? Okay, you know what's bad? When I was playing with Trey, we're playing Shadows of Evil starting room, and I was like, yo, Trey, we got to get to second Margot, bro. This is what I told him, right? And Trey's like, we're cooked. And I'm like, no, we're not cooked. You know what I used in my head? I was like, yo, if I don't lock in and pass Margot around, this girl will not. We have no chance of dating ever again. I locked the fuck in, bitch. I gotta see. Dude. No. No. Fuck. Anyways. Moving on from that. That's how I locked. Dude, I have to lock back in. It's because now I'm thinking about it. It's just pain. Anyways, so we go get food, and we get to the end of like us eating, whatever. Right. We're just talking. Conversation's good. Like there's no awkwardness, nothing, right? And anyway, so she's like tries to pay because she's like obviously she was thinking of the bed, and I just like grab her hand, bro, and I'm like, hey, don't worry about it, like I got it. She's like, oh, but you know, like like you beat me, and I said it. I said, no, don't worry about it. I'll pay for it. Like I said, you're worth it, you know. Like I would do anything for you. I was locked, buddy. I was locked, bro. I was so locked. Oh my god, this is actually pain. Why? I was so happy. I was on cloud 9, bro. I get to work, right? People at work were like, yo, Evan, like, you seem happier than normal. Like, yo, like, you good? I said, yeah, bro, life's chill. Like, I was so happy. I was like, yeah, bro, life's great. I was chatting up to customers way more, dude. My vibes were so up. They were so up, bro, during that week. And usually I am a pretty happy person. I'm pretty chill. I'm nice. But, like, my vibes were, like, way up. My brothers probably noticed it. They're like, yo, why are you smirking so much, G? And I'm like, it's because I was chatting this girl up, bro. Anyways. So I tell her she's, like, worth it and shit, right? And she's like, she, like, got a little, like, red and shit. And so whatever. So I pay for it, right? You know, nothing that, you know, your boy can't handle. We making the bread. No, we're making fucking, like, probably 20, like, what is it, like 20 an hour where I work? We making bread, though, a little bit. So whatever. So I pay for the meal. And at this point, okay, so after this, and I'll tell you what I was thinking. After this, I was like, all right. Because, like, the plan was to, like, we were going to go take a walk or some shit down this trail. And I was like, I am going to tell her that I love her, right? I'm going to do it. I'm not going to pull a 2019 Evan Guide and not do that shit. Not this part. Yeah, it sounds so good and it gets so bad. So it's not even on me, boys. It's not even on me, boys. But anyway, so, right, I'm like, I'm going to tell her how I feel about her 100%. So I have no regrets. And if it works out, it works out. If it doesn't, it is what it is, right? I'm going to tell her. And at this point, right, like, usually I'm overthinking shit. I'm stressed out, right, during, like, dates and shit. Especially if it's, like, I don't genuinely have, like, with this girl, bro, it was none of that shit. Like, I was so relaxed. I was laughing. I was chatting her up, dude. Like, we were just talking, having a great time, dude. I'm never like that. Like, for real. That's how much I like this girl, bro. That's how much I liked her. Like, fuck, dude. Hey, what's good, Ramon? What's good, bro? Oh, my God. At work? How's work going, bro? How's work going? I got working a bit myself, so should be fun. Yeah, I got work in a couple hours, so. W shift today. We'll get it done. I'm off the next few days, so you'll probably see at least one stream on one of those days. I'm going to try to get a 2v2 filmed, because the last one I made was Shadows of Evil, and that was in, like, 2024, so, like, late 2024, so, I'm definitely going to try to get one of those done. Like, I want to get one, like, ideally, if we could get one out before, like, the end of March, that's a W, in my opinion, but, hey, man, good to see you, Ramo. Hopefully you're doing all right, bro. But, yeah, no, I'm telling the story that I don't want to say, dude. It's too late now. We're in the rabbit hole now. I started saying it, and now I can't. Like, now that I'm saying it, I'm like, dude, I gotta tell you guys, like, what actually happened. I know my brother's gonna see this. Like, I told both my brothers know. I'm pretty sure both my brothers know about this girl, because I've told both of them, but I never told them about this. Like, that I saw her. But yeah. All right. Anyways, so I was gonna tell this girl how I felt. Who's the first person I told the story to? Who was it? I think it was one of my friends. I told my brothers about her, but, like, I didn't even tell my brothers about it, because I was like, I knew if I told them this, they'd be like, nah, there's no way this is actually like true. Like, they wouldn't believe me, dude. Like, it's just like what's crazy is like last weekend I was gonna tell them out the story, and then they started like roasting the fuck out of me for like, oh, Evan gets no fucking bitches, bro, like and shit. Like I was getting fucking roasted up a storm, dude. And I was like, all right, bro, like this is why I don't tell you. This is why, because as soon as I know if I tell you some shit, you're gonna be like, ah, like even my little brother, dude. I told him about her, and I was like, I'll show you a picture of her, dude. Like I have a picture of her on my phone. I've had it for fucking years on my phone. And he's like, oh, she's probably clapped. I'm like, nah, dude, I wish. Like, dude, shit clapped, bro. I was like, fuck, dude. Oh my god, but yeah. So we go on this walk, anyways. And about halfway through, I stop her, right? Like, dude, oh my god. Do I have girlfriends? My older brother does, and my older brother's girlfriend is a very nice person. Very nice family. But like, if I tell them, I'm getting fucking interrogated, bro. They will be like, try to find out who she is, bro. Like that's what it's gonna happen, bro. And I just like, I can't be asked, man. Like it's gonna happen. They're gonna see this and be like, oh, who's this girl, bro? They're gonna be like, Evan, who is this girl, bro? Who's this girl, bro? And I'm gonna have to fucking deal with it. It's like, dude, you guys are enabling the stalling. I don't know if my little brother does, but like he might be seeing. I don't fucking know. He's probably on and off. I haven't heard anything, but yeah, I don't know. So, anyways, so I stop her, dude, and I'm like telling her like, like it's been really fun. Like I had a great time tonight. Like I haven't felt like this in a while, which is actually true. I was genuinely and I was so happy. I was just in such a good mood. No stress, nothing. My first time in probably fucking 6-7 years since that happened, where I genuinely just felt happy in the moment. That shit has not happened in fucking time. And I told her like that I was having such a great time, whatever. And long story short, I say a couple more things, right? And she says she tells me that she also has been having like such a great time, all this shit. And so I'm like, okay, clearly she can't be dating someone, right? In my head, I was like, she can't be dating someone if she's like saying this shit back. So I'm like, like I think this is pretty obvious, but I have like very deep feelings for you. I love you. Like I haven't felt like this for somebody before you or after you. And the fact that I saw you at my work kind of thing, I was saying all this shit. I was like, the fact that I saw you at my work, I saw that as a second chance for us to get together. And I said, I'm not going to make the same mistake I did. I told her that I regretted the fumble back in grade 10. I told her that that was one of the worst mistakes of my fucking life. Cause I like I said, I haven't felt that way for another girl since her. I got so close with her, dude. I got so close with her. Like I met her family one time when she used to live like around where I'm at. And dude, like we just bonded, dude. Like we really both of us liked each other, dude, like bad. This pain, Romeo. So anyway, so I tell her that I liked her and shit. Guess what? Again, you want to know what happened next, guys? Ooh. Okay. I think you guys know what happened next. Cause you guys know. Surely, right? Surely, right? No. A little cheat, isn't she? No, she's not like that. She's not like that. I guess technically we'll get into it later, boys. We'll get into it later, boys. Because technically she did cheat with me on. Anyway, she told me that she had a boyfriend. That simple as. That's what she told me. And I just was like, when I said that, and I was like, I was not gassed. I was like, fuck. Like in my head, I was like, fuck. I was like, no way. When you're acting like this around me, bitch. Like I was so salt, bro. I was like, no way. I was like, no way, bro. And so I took a step back, right? I was like, all right, cool. I tried to make it not as awkward. I was like, oh, like, okay. And I was like, dude, I'm not even joking you. When she said that, I was like, pretend smiling. I'm like, I'm so happy for you. And I was like this. I was fake smiling, dude. It was pain. And she's like, and she knows me so well, and she was like, "Oh my god, like Evan, don't do that. Like you make me feel bad." And I was like, deep fried. Yeah, I got fucking I became charcoal, bro. Like I'm fucking burnt, bitch. So, anyways, she's like, "Don't do that. Like you make me feel bad." I said, "No, I'm happy for you. Like you know." And she's like, "I can tell you're pissed." And I said, "I'm not pissed." Now I hate to leave. Damn, bro. Bro's leaving at like the best point, bit. Bro's leaving at the best time, bit. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. But yeah, so anyway, so I pretended, right? So I was like trying to make it not as awkward again. So I was like, "Oh, like, you know, how long you been dating him? Like, are you happy with him?" kind of thing. And she said, "Yeah, she's happy with him." Guess how long they've been dating for, bro? And I got cucked. Oh, why you lying to her and not pissed? Dude, I was trying not to make it awkward, dude. I was trying to pretend like I wasn't trying to like why, dude? Dude. 3 years? No. Like, okay, here's the thing. If she said, "Oh, like I've been dating for 2 years or 3 years or some shit," right? I respect it. I would respect it. But like, it's not. It makes it worse for me because it ain't. Dude. Dude, you bro, what the hell? Oh, dude. Dude, okay. It was 4 months. She's only been dating this guy for 4 months. Damn. 4 months, that's it. 1 week? No. It wasn't 1 week. If it was 1 week, that'd be diabolical, bro. You might as well. She could just fucking bro. And I'm not gonna lie. Like at the time, I was pissed. I was like, dude, what the fuck? Like, why are you like acting like this? Like flirting with me and all this shit. If you're dating a guy, right? It gets worse because whatever. So I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna let this ruin it. I'm just gonna be chill now, right? I wasn't gonna do anything. I was like, all right, cool. I'm not gonna do anything. I'm gonna respect that she's in a relationship, all this shit. I accepted that I was taking another Evan Guide L, even though I took my shot, right? So I was like, okay. So it gets to the point near the end of the night, and I'm like, oh, you should probably head home because like the next night, the next day she had to leave to head back to where she had to like fly back to it was like America or some shit. So I was like, all right, cool. So whatever. So we drive back and this is where it gets bad. Because then my mind got absolutely mind fucked. So bro, it's still going strong. Let's go. No, that's not a dub. This one hurt. 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 And it gets worse. It gets worse somehow. You know, with me, boys. Like when you think worst case scenario, it gets worse than worst case scenario for me every time. After all that, oh my, yeah. Well, okay. What do you think? What do you think's gonna happen? You start playing Juice. It gets worse. Because then she like actually, dude. And this is how I know she's still. Oh, dude. All right, let me get to it. So, like I'm like so where she was staying, right? Right, we were there, and it was at the point where we were like it was the end of the night, and I'm like, oh, you should probably, you should probably get going, all this shit, right? I told her again, like, I respect your relationship with this guy. I just want you to know, like if it never happens between us, like that, I want you to know that I do have feelings for you and shit, right? I just wanted, again, I did that because, like I said, there were 6 years. It was 6 years from when I last saw her to like when I saw her at my work. It was like over 6 years. And in those 6 years, I regretted not telling her shit. So I was just doing that just to be like, all right, cool. If it doesn't happen, we can move on type shit, right? Like I can at least move on knowing that, okay, at least know now and I can move on. I'm a down a whole ball. I'm surprised I'm still like smiling, dude. Like people at work are like, yo, tell me. I'm like, dude, if I tell you, like, this entire shift's not going to be enough time to tell you what happened, dude. From past relationships, yeah. like we didn't even date. So it's like we didn't even date. There were so many times where we almost dated. Like I said, I could tell you guys if you guys want. I could tell you about the time I went to her house, like in high school. Like I don't think I told you guys that. But anyways, so and this is how I know she still likes me, even though she has a boyfriend and all this shit. All right. She was like, it was the time where we had to say goodbye to each other, right? And she did not want to say goodbye. She was very hesitant. She was like trying to talk to me still, like not trying to have the night end and shit. And I was like, at a certain point, I was like, you should probably get going, right? You got to leave tomorrow. Because like at this point, I accepted that I took an L, right? I accepted that I took a fat L, unfortunately, again. All right. So it gets worse. So she's like going, right? And we hug, right? So I'm like, oh, like goodbye. She's like, oh, like take care, Evan. Like, all this stuff, right? So I'm not gonna lie, she hugged me for like more than a normal amount of time. So I was like, okay, why? Like she hugged me for like 6 seconds or some shit. I counted, like it was like 6 Mississippi or some shit. Like it was time. I bet I was destroyed. So she hugged me for like 6 seconds, and it was awkward because I'm like, okay, you told me you have a boyfriend, but now you're hugging me, and then it gets worse. It gets worse, boys. Because then she goes to the door, right? So I'm up. No, so obviously because it was her car. So I was like, all right. So I went to go open the door, like this. Just get out of the car, right? So I go to open the door, and what does she do? She grabs me and pulls me in to kiss her, dude. I'm on that fucking dude. That's what she does. That's what she does, boys. She kisses me. She kisses me, bro. That's all I'm saying. She kisses me, bro. Real thing. So I was like, oh my, I was so confused, bro. I was so confused. And that's when I knew that she still like, I don't even know, dude. She still liked me. She still wanted to be like, she still has like massive feelings for me because she hugged me for bare time. And then I was like, fucking, for gay retards? Hey, man. I ain't gay, but hey, man. We ain't gay, boys. I ain't gay. But anyways, so yeah, so basically that's what happened, right? She kissed me and I was like confused. If you guys are wondering what this is, like this is for like 2 weeks ago. Was it 2 weeks ago? No, was it last week? Might have been last week or some shit. But yeah, no, like I was just thinking about it, right? And there was one time like I remember at work, they're like, "Yo, do you want to pick up a shift?" And I said, "Yeah," because I didn't want to think about it, dude. I was like trying to like get my mind off it. But she ended up kissing me. And then like #1 gay streamer? Nah, bro, what do you mean? I'm talking about a story where I like almost dated a girl, bro. Like fucking hell. But yeah, so anyways, right? So I was confused, right? She blind? On the lips? Nah, it was lips, bro. It was lips. It was lips, bro. I was so fucking like, my mind was like, what the fuck is happening right now? On cheek? No, it was mouth, bro. It was mouth. It was mouth, Ravens. Like, it was a full-on kiss, dude. Wasn't like a cheek type of situation. Tongue in or what? Dude. No, it was just a normal kiss. But then, like, it was like a second long or some shit. It wasn't like crazy long because she like pulled herself away from me and then was like beating herself up for it. She's like, "Oh, why the fuck did I do that? Like, my God, like that's so stupid. Why did I do that?" Is that when you knew you were gay? I'm not gay. But anyway, so she was like basically apologizing to me. She's like, "Oh my God, that's not like why did I do that?" kind of thing, right? She was like, I could tell like her emotions. She was like very confused. She was having like her feelings were very complicated at that time. Who is saying that? It's one guy that's saying I'm gay. It's again like I'm not. Hey man, it's not the first time I've been called gay on stream. So, you know, I've been called gay so many times. The females, yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, I ain't gay, bro. Like, if you're into that shit, yeah, you can't see them. It might be because you might have to turn it to all chat. I don't know, but you know, like, I'm not gay though. Like, dude. But anyway, so she was like apologizing, right? And so whatever. So I got like she got out of her car, right? Whatever. And I was like, went over to her and I was trying to like be like, oh, it's okay, don't worry about it, right? Like I was trying to like calm her down because she was very much like she was very much I could tell she was having like a lot of thoughts in her head at that time. Like kind of like it reminded me of myself, like the first time when like I said, I tried to tell her, and obviously the classic, oh yeah, I fumbled her, bro, like story kind of thing. I feel like she was in a similar situation that I was. She didn't know how to like feel and shit. She was like very like confused and shit. She was like, ah, like because she clearly still liked me, and I like again, I was trying to talk to her and just try to calm her down and shit. And I was like, like didn't work. And she's like, oh, I think you should go and all this stuff. And I was like telling her like all this shit. Okay, so anyways, eventually gets to a point where I'm like, okay, you need some space. I understand. I respect that. I told her like, a couple other things. Wasn't anything too crazy. Just like, okay, fair enough. Whatever. So I got back home, and the next day, she went back to where America, where she lives or whatever, and told me she landed safely. So I was like, all right, cool. Thanks for letting me know. And then after that, it was the next day. The next day after that, I went to work. At this point, it's about a week. It's about a week since I first saw her, right? Back in my work. And like at probably like 7 o'clock or some shit, she wrote this massive message. And it's just pain because like she goes on, and I'm not gonna go too into depth of what she said, but she basically told me that she does indeed have feelings for me, like I do for her. All this stuff, that I'm an amazing person, all this shit, right? So there's all these positives. It starts off with like all the good shit. You're gonna meet somebody, and that's like, oh, but this can't happen, and then it goes into like negative, like, and now for me, it's like, oh, this can't happen. It's a long distance thing. If it was to happen, I'm in a relationship with somebody, even though technically she did just cheat on him. I told her that. I said, clearly, like your mind's telling you that you're with this guy. You can't do that. Like, just like again, maybe that was my one mistake. Maybe that was my one mistake, was saying, basically, telling her to like, like obviously I was telling her to listen to her heart and shit, because like obviously she was feeling, her mind was telling her one thing, but like she was feeling something else. So I was like, like just respectfully break up with him or some shit. And she got annoyed at me at one point, and I was like, okay, yeah, that's on me. That's on me. Like, but again, I think she knew I was right. I think she knew I was right. I think she knew I was right. And that's why she got pissed. Because I think she knew I was actually right. But again, love the hair. But yeah, no. So anyway, so I had to and again, I was at work, right? I don't have my phone on me, right? I can't go on my phone. So I didn't see this until I got home, right? So I was like, okay, whatever. And not even joking you, this is the most important part of the text. She's like, oh, you're great, all this shit, right? I have feelings for you type shit. And then it's like, but this can't happen. I'm in a relationship. It's not fair to him. And again, I gotta like, I do respect it because she's trying to do the right thing. But like she's feeling a different way about it. She doesn't believe. In my opinion, I don't think she believes like what she wrote to me and said to me about all this shit. I think dude, dude, it's just so shit. It's so shit, dude. And I'm not even joking you. It got even worse for me because, at the end of the text, it was like she wrote, oh, dude, it's like, I love you, Evan. I always have. I always will. But this can't happen. It's like, this is like, this isn't your fault. This is on me. type shit, right? She was like saying all that stuff, and I was like, it's like, I'm gonna block, like, once you see this, I'm gonna block you. I'm gonna block your number. Dude, it got worse. It got worse, guys. So she's like, I'm gonna block your number. It's not you, it's me. I need time to like figure things out, all this shit. I'm like, dude, what is there to figure out, bro? Like, you saw me at work. If you didn't have a boyfriend, like, we would have definitely fucked, dude. Like, for real, bro. Like, we would have probably made out, bro. Like, fuck, man. Fuck. But yeah, no. Anyway, so she told me that, right? So when I saw the text after work, I was like, oh fuck. So I tried to tell her, like, you know, that, I feel the same way. Like, I got the I got the backdrop of an IRL Fallout episode. And anyways, what's good though, Maze? What's good though, bro? You're turning up. Update to the fumble story, dude. Not even my fault there. For a while, she wants to run. We'll want to run duo soon. Here's the thing, right? And at least for me, there's hope. Because, like, here's the thing, right? She said she was going to block me, right? Not because I did anything wrong. She said I did nothing wrong. It's just, it's her, right? So I think the best, like, I'll get into it, but, like, right, I wrote a couple things to her. Said, okay, I respect it. Like, I would, like, again, I told her that she was going to regret it. Like, I told her this. I said, you're going to regret it. Like, you're doing what I did in 2019, which, again, is the classic Evan Guide fumble story, where she looked me right in her eyes, we held hands, and I said, all I had to say was, I like you, I want to be with you, or some shit, right? And I just never did it. I never committed to it. So I told her, like, she was going to regret it, but I respect her decision, and I said, if it doesn't work out with this guy, like I said, I would like to see, like, I would like to give us a shot, kind of thing. And she didn't write anything back for, like, an hour, and then I was, like, stressed, dude. I was stressed. I was so stressed. And anyways, the next thing she says, and it's the last thing she writes to me, is the last couple things she writes to me. All right, this is pain. She's like, Evan, do you really love me like that? Like pretty much, right? It's like, do you truly love me? And I said yes, I would do anything for you, right? As the backup, no. I think I'm cooked because, like, dude, like, a 4-month relationship cucked me, dude. That's how it is. I might have screwed myself over. Like, I probably fucked up somewhere, but dude, I wanted to be with her so bad, I didn't give a fuck, dude. Dude, it is what it is, man. And she's like, do you love me? And I said, yes, of course, I would do anything for you. You're you're an amazing person. All this shit, right? I said all these nice things about her and shit. I was like, I would do anything for you. She's like, if that's true, then once I block you, delete my number off your phone. That's what she said, man. That's the last thing she wrote to me, and then she blocked me. And I was, like, fucked up from that, dude. I was like, fuck. Not on your behalf. No, simp route? No, I'm not going simp route. Again, if you don't know the story, like, me and this girl, like, we saw each other in school. We started, like, really talking, gaining a respect for each other, and then we started, like, really getting, like, we were telling each other everything, dude. Like, we got really close. Got to the point where, like, there was, like, these very complicated feelings for her, and vice versa. I'll get into, like, I'll tell you the story about when I went to her house after this, but anyways, I stared at my phone for, like, an hour. Like, fuck, dude. Like, I'm cooked now, right? I don't know. Did she friend zone you? I don't even know, dude. I don't even know. Like, she's like, if you truly love me, you'll delete my number off your phone. Make her jealous by moving on. That might be the play. Like, I might just, like, keep distance now. Like, I think that's the play. Because, like, clearly she does like me. The worst thing to do is just try to chase her now, I feel like. I do agree with that. I feel like if I just try to move on and just kind of do my own thing, like I said, if it doesn't work out between her and, I guess, her current boyfriend or whatnot, or let's say a couple months from now, right, she realizes that I'm not chasing her, she'll probably want me and we'll probably end up dating. She'll probably message me or reach out or some shit. So that is probably the play I'm going to do, is just not even fucking, chase after her. But fucking weird sometimes. I know. She's a very nice person. Like she's a very nice person, dude. Like all she has to do is just communicate. Like, dude, the one time, where we need to 100% communicate, it just didn't happen, dude. Like all she had to do, dude, was just, dude, we could have, dude, we could have just gone together, man. Like, but I think that's the play. Is I just pretend, like, not even pretend, like, just try to move on and fucking, if it happens, it happens. If she comes back, then because if she likes me, right? If she truly does like me like that, she'll probably see that I'm not chasing after her, and she'd be like, oh shit, and then probably try to make a move and try to talk to me. But I don't know. She need like, dude, like she didn't even like I don't even know what to call it. She didn't friend zone me because she told me that she also loves me. She also said she loves me though. Like when I come into break, yeah. I mean that's like a massive thing. Communication is like, if you have no communication, you're cooked. Like in a relationship, dude. Yeah, it is. Retro, it is, bro. Sounds like a mess. Not gonna lie. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know. Like she told me some stuff that she was going through, and I'm not gonna say it out of respect for her, but it was some pretty it was pretty personal to her, and she was going through a lot of shit, um, like in life and shit. So again, I'm not gonna like shit talk her and be like, oh no, she's just trying to do this. She actually is going through some shit, and again, it sounds similar to what happened to me in 2019, where again I had these feelings for her. I had a lot of like fucked up shit, like a lot of shit going on in my on my plate and happening. I'm not gonna again get too into it because it's pretty personal, but my mind was fucked back then. And then I had these feelings for her, and I just like fumbled the bag because I was like, ah shit, like I had so many things going on in my head. So it sounds to me that it's similar to that situation. The only difference is when I did it, we were teens, and now we're just both adults. And I told her she was gonna regret it. I was like, dude. Hey, what's good though, Chuck? What's good though, Truckers? Yeah, you joined in at an interesting time. I can't lie. I told her she was gonna regret it because like I regretted it for years that I never told her how I felt, and I'm like, you're gonna regret this. Like, I said, like, dude. And again, update. I did see her friends one time, and they were even telling me like they don't know what she's doing, like that they're trying to tell her to like realize that she made a massive mistake, like blocking me and shit, like that she's not gonna meet anyone better than me and shit. Like they're her friends, like the two of her, like two of her friends. The two of her friends were like are trying, but I'm like, and I just told them, I said I appreciate it, but like it's on her now, right? It's on her now. Like I told her how I felt. She also said the same thing, but we're still not together. So she's just got to commit. I'm down to commit. I don't give a shit if it's long distance, bitch. Right? I don't care. But like, she needs to just one tell me some shit. Like, for this situation, communicate with me a little better because she was like all over the place, and I was like, you can tell me, right? I was trying to like get her to tell me. I was like, don't worry, like you can tell me anything. Like, I was trying, dude, and but then like she wrote this message and she told me a lot of shit. How far away is she? Fuck, dude, we're in different countries, bro. We're not even close. I'd have to like. That's the only thing. And she also used that as a reason. She's like, oh, it's gonna be long distance. It's not gonna work out between us. I was like, dude, I don't care. Like, I like you. Like, I like, again, I haven't felt like this for any other girl. Again, I'm not gonna get into every single conversation I've ever had with her, but I know so much about her, dude. Like what she likes, what she doesn't like fucking all this shit, dude. I know a lot about her, dude. So it's like, how many times have you seen her? Dude, I used to see her all the, like, okay, so she was visiting, and she was visiting like family and friends, right? She says she does it like once or twice a year at least, every year. I saw her like 2 times. Are you willing to come around? Can work. I mean, here's the thing, right? Truckers, here's the thing, right? people were like, there was earlier, I think before you showed up, someone was saying for me not to chase her, which again I wasn't gonna do. She told me, and again, this is why, like, again, she's a very nice person. Like, a lot of girls would not do this, but she's like, oh, it, like, I just have, like, I'm going through a lot of shit, right? Like, you're an amazing person and all this shit, right? She said she felt the same way, but she said she had the same feelings for me and shit. Again, she just again said she was going through some stuff. It was gonna, like, she didn't know if the long distance thing was gonna work, and that she was with a dude, right? Now, obviously, am I a little salt? A little bit, a little bit. I mean, a 4 month relationship cucked me from getting her. To be honest, if she wasn't dating that dude, we probably. Oh my god, I don't even want to know, dude. I don't even want to know, dude. I don't even want to know, dude. But how many times have I seen her? I've seen her a lot in my life, especially during high school. Like, I got to know this. I got to know her for like 6 months, whatever. Like, what is it? 5 months? Whatever. How long a semester is. I got to know her. I got to know her like a lot because, again, I had no friends in my class. Um, like, when we first got into the class, it was fifth period religion class. I remember this shit. None of my friends were in that class, and I was put right beside her. So I had no one to talk to. So I was like, all right, I might as well just talk to this girl, right, and get to know her, right? At least make this class a little bit more, like a little bit more better, like, not as boring, right? That's how it started. And then we got really close over the next couple months, and we were telling each other shit, and give her time to come around, like all the other men in the world. Yeah, I like, the thing is, right, I don't want to, like, not show, but, like, again, she did block me. She said she was going through shit, and I did write to her that, like, again, I respect it, and I'll give her the time she needs. But I'm like also, like, like I want us to be so, like I want us to happen, right? Type shit. Like, she's playing you, keeps you. You see if she's playing. That's the thing, though, right? It's like, I don't think she's like that, but again, like, there's a lot of people where you think something and it's, they act, it turns out to be that they're like someone you didn't think they are. Again, I got to know this girl on a personal level type shit, and she's not the one to be like, oh, I'm just gonna string you along and fuck with your emotions type, like, she's not like that. She's not like that at all, dude. That's why, like, again, with other girls, when I've attempted to try to get with them or whatever, they would just try to fuck with me and all this shit. When I first, dude, nerd, hey, let's get it. Got the glasses, you know what I'm saying, boys? But anyways, Xeno raid, hey, what's good, Xeno? Hey, W Xeno, bro. Give her space if it was reversed and you wouldn't think about it that way. That's what I did. I'm not gonna. I don't want to, like, hey, what's good, Blade Fury? I see you. How are you guys today? W Xeno. What are you guys saying? We're just doing a little phone stream. Went into a massive story time there, I can't lie, but hey, good to see you, Xeno. How have you been, bro? I again, like, you bring up a good point, Chuckers. That's what I did, because people were like, oh no, just pretend, like, don't even give her attention. I'm like, I don't want to, like, come off as, like, obsessed, where I'm like chasing her, but I don't want to be like, I don't show like I just, like, I don't give a shit, right? Like, I need to have, like, that middle ground. And I know some people, like, again, you guys don't know how she is. You're just going off, like, what I've told you here. But like I said, dude, I gotta know this girl inside out, dude. Like, just be a friend. I think that's what I gotta do, right? Like, the only problem is she blocked me, and she said, if you love me, you will delete your number off my phone. So I have no way to talk to her, really. So, go online, really get to know her. I don't know if that's the play, dude. That's probably not it. That's probably not it. If you do what you can and she doesn't pull, what she can do. That is true. Like, if I'm trying to still, like, be there as a friend and she's not caring, then yeah, it's probably time for me to cut my losses, unfortunately. But again, like, off that final text, she was just like, again, like, I know her, like, really well. She's not like that type of person just to, like, fuck with your emotions and shit, dude. And she told me like she needs space, like she needs time, like she was going through a lot of shit. And again, she told me this shit. I'm not gonna say what she was going through because that's very personal to her. But Locker is a dumb request too. Yeah, that's what I don't get. I get you want some space, but like I told her too. I was like, yo, like it's probably not. That's probably like okay. I understand. You know, she kept saying like, oh, I keep thinking about you, like all this shit, right? And I was like, I'll give you space. Like, no problem. I will give you space. I'll give you time you need. You know, I have no problem. Like, I will take a step back because again, that I care about you, right? Like, kind of thing. I didn't agree with her blocking me. Like she could have just easily just never like stopped texting me for like a month or some shit, right? Like we just stopped talking and she just focuses on what she needs to get done. If that be, I don't know, if she's like focusing on other shit or again, if she's focusing on a relationship with this guy. Again, I don't know. I feel like again, I just kind of got to be a middle ground. There is some hope for me because she said she wants to. She also told me that she loves me and she like wants to be with me, but it can't happen. That's how it was worded to me. So I know she still wants to be with me. It's just I gotta be. I don't know. I don't know, man. It's weird as fuck. Regardless of what shit she's going through, it feels like she's messing with you. I mean, she could be. If she is, like, that's just like again, that'd be kind of crazy. If it is, that would be. I don't know if I could like. I'd be mentally fucked up because like I said, a lot of girls that I've done, they've strung me along, they've tried fucking with me and all shit. She was the only girl that never did that shit to me. And like I knew her for like months and I got to know her personally. And she's like, again, from what I remember, she was not like that at all. She like a very nice person. Like, dude, like I remember like in high school, dude, she was like me in a lot of ways in high school. Like I was like pretty to myself, like, you know, she really was, she kind of like went on her own, like kind of doing her own thing. Like that's kind of what I did in high school. Like, again, a lot of people from high school, if you ask them, they're like, oh, like Evan was just quiet. And yeah, it's because like most people tried treating me like a fucking piece of shit. So I didn't care enough. I was like, okay, cool. You don't care. Like you're talking to me like this. You're trying to fuck with me all the time. I don't fuck with you like that. And again, she was kind of like that too, where again, if it she was like she would show how she is as a person with her friends and close people, like people she was close with. Like I remember this one time. I'll tell you the story of like when I went to her house. You changed though? That is true, and it's possible. I'm not amazed. I'm not saying it's not. I'm not here gonna be like, nah, she can't change. No, people do change. Now, do I think she changed? Maybe it's possible. I'm not gonna say she didn't because it is very possible. 6 years, she could change a lot as a person. When I saw her, did she change at all? No, she communication isn't there. Yeah, like you're not wrong. You're bringing up a good point. You like I get what you're saying. Like 100%. Like I'm not delusional where I'm like no, but she's the exact same. No, she could have changed very likely. Now when I hung out with her, did I notice anything where I was like, oh shit, like this is not how she is, how I remember her to be? No, she was again. It's like we never fucking stopped seeing each other, dude. Like that's the thing though. It's like 6 years, dude. 6 years, and I didn't see her, and it's like we never fucking stopped talking to each other. Like that's how well it went. Anyways, where's the mayo? Crazy. What she's going through and just leave it there. Actually, maybe. Yeah, there's so many ways that it could like again. There could be dozens of reasons, like so many reasons why. There could be so many reasons. Like it could be because she maybe changed. It could be again, you know, she wants to like not just like leave him like that. Could be maybe she's in a bad relationship with said guy, and she again doesn't want to tell me. Like even though like I said we like oh my god, like even though we're like close, we were close, and again, when we saw each other for 1 week, it's like we never fucking stopped talking to each other. That's how easy it was to talk to her. And it was vice versa with her. Like, we were talking, and it was like we never stopped seeing each other. Hey, what's good, though, Braden? I see you, bro. How are you doing today, man? Okay, it's 1:30. All right, it's like 1. Okay, so I'll tell you this, probably this last thing. Okay, and this is where, though, we need answers. You need answers? I can't give you the answers. I don't know what exactly is going through her head. There could be a lot of reasons. Like her friends, like I did talk to her friends, like it was last week. They came in at work, and they were like, "Yeah, we don't like." They told me that she had like, again, like what they told me was that she had it's you. Impacts you. No, obviously it impacts me. Like I'm the guy who's like, again, got blocked by this girl, bro. But like, fuck, man. See how things. I'm guessing she's blocked you. I didn't do anything wrong. Like she told me she loved me and shit. She said she felt the same way, but it just couldn't happen because it's a long distance thing. She was in a relationship with this guy, like nothing crazy. It was like a 4-month relationship when she told me. And then she's like, it's not fair to him, no, all this stuff. And then it's like, she even said, it's not, I just want you to know that it's not your fault, like that I'm blocking you. Don't think you did anything wrong. I just need time to figure things out. Like she told me all this shit. So it's, I don't know. You can't rely on anyone else. Focus on yourself, like Zeno says. That's what I'm doing. If it happens, she'll reach out to me and message me, but if not, I just gotta accept it, you know. The whole thing is weird. I haven't even suffered this kind of. Yeah, it's like a 6-year, it's like a 6+ year mind fuck, dude. Is it 6 years or it's 7 years now? It's 7 years since I met her. I did. But yeah, no. Like I said, I like, there was one time I went to her house. I'll tell you this because like might as well. It's actually pretty deep. But I went to her house. I met her parents. Right. We both like were talking, and she was like really into playing guitar. She's like really talented at that shit. And I used to play guitar at one point too. I still can, but like I'm not as good as I once was because I stopped playing. So anyway, so we went over. She like invited me over to her house to play guitar with her. So I went over after school, and we just started like playing songs, right, and jamming out and talking and shit. It's going well, and got to a point again. She has no siblings, and all this shit. So it was just her. It's just her and her parents. Anyways, so she's like, oh, like she tells me that she has a song. She wrote this song out, right? I'm not gonna tell you what the song was about because it again is very personal to her. I'm not gonna say what it was about. But she was like, I wrote this song. She like wrote the song, like a song about like her struggles and shit in life and everything. Like it was a really deep song, a really personal song to her. And she wrote all the lyrics, like what she was gonna sing, and like obviously what to play on the guitar and shit. And she's like, oh, just promise me you won't laugh. And again, this is how much she trusted me, is that she's told me that I'm the first person she's playing this for. So I was like, damn, okay. She's like, just don't laugh at me. I was like, all right, like I would never laugh at you for that. So she starts playing this, and I don't even know how to explain how I felt, dude. I was like taken back by her, dude. I don't even fucking know how to say it. Like I was like, dude, I don't even know how to explain that feeling, dude. That's when I knew back then that I liked her. I was like, fuck, dude, like that's crazy. I was like so like I was just staring at her, dude. Like I was like so taken aback when she was doing that, and it was just like, it's just like, damn. And in my head, I was like, yeah, I love her. Like I really like I was like in my head, I was like, she's perfect, dude. Like what the fuck, like actually. And anyway, so she plays the song. It's like a minute and a bit. You get attention? You know what trauma dumping is, eh? The strategy to dump lots of personal attention and sympathy. It could be, like I said, Mace. It's possible. If the thing is, if she actually was doing that to me, I don't know if I ever recover. I would be fucked for I don't think I'd ever date anyone, because the amount of deep conversations I've had with her, you know, like I met her parents. Her parents are very nice people. Um, you know, like we had a lot in common. Like I felt like I trusted, like I 100% trusted her. Like I felt like I could be myself around her, which I can't say is for majority of the girls around my age, like around my fucking age. Um, if she did that, I don't think I'd ever trust any fucking person again. I don't think I'd ever fucking even attempt it. A fish in the sea. If she doesn't turn out to be a good fish, there ain't. No, there is. Like I said, if it works out, it'll meant to be. She'll probably reach out to me. If not, it is what it is. Like I'll move on. But like if like I said, if you're saying, oh, she's just doing this for attention, she's just stringing you along, like I will lose like so like I don't know if I'd actually ever be able to. I don't know if I'll ever be able to recover from that. I genuinely, I'm being dead ass with you guys. I don't think I'd ever be able to recover from that because I like again, I got to know her so much and like I got so close with her in high school and I let her go and then to find out like I see her years later and I like tell her how I feel and she says the same thing, but then we don't end up together. And then to find out like she was just doing that to string me along, like I like that would fuck with my head. To be like the only girl I've ever actually trusted that I wanted to be with turned out to just fucking string me along, bro. Like I don't know if I'd ever be able to recover from that. Like I'm being, I don't know if I ever would. I don't. Again, from I didn't notice anything when I was talking to her. She's like when I was talking to her, when I went on that like date with her and shit. To me, it just seems like she's like she has a lot going on. She's conflicted. There's a lot of things. That's what I think. But like, come back. You can't do. No, I'm not saying I can't. Like again, I don't know. I hopefully that she doesn't do that shit. Like that's me hoping as a human being that she doesn't do that shit. Like I don't think she does. Because I feel like again, I don't know. I don't know. Like because again, I haven't talked to her since then. Like I remember asking her friends if like I genuinely I asked. I was like is she lying about having a boyfriend or is that actually like real? And again, I wanted to believe her, but like I was like, what if she is lying to me and she just tried to string me along and just try to fuck with my head? No, her friends told me that she does have a boyfriend, so she ain't lying about that shit. But it's like I don't know, dude. You doing a breakup? Fucking weird. Yeah, I agree. I agree, Mace. Like I agree, bro. I agree, man. I agree. Like I don't know why she made me be like, oh, if you love me, delete my number. That fucked with my head because I was like, dude, like, and I even told her, I said, you're gonna regret this, like all this shit, and it was just like, dude, that's why, like, I agree with that, Maze. I didn't understand that part. I was so confused. I was like, okay, why do I like? Okay, you don't want to like, like whatever, right? It's like, dude, I don't even know what like my mind's all over the place. I'm like, I don't even fucking like. I'm still trying to understand why she did that because I don't. Like she said, she gave me a bunch of reasons, which again, they are reasons. Like she does have a boyfriend. She does have a boyfriend. She does live far from me. She lives in a different country. She lives in America. So it's not like she's fucking lying about that shit. But again, I don't know. I do agree though, Maze. Like it's weird. Like you like at worst you could just be like, okay, like I don't think we should talk for a bit. Like I need to figure my shit out. Right, and then she just doesn't talk to me. Okay, cool. You don't block me, right? Whatever. But no, she like said all these good things, and then it's like, oh, but this, and then blocked me. And it was like, if like you will delete my number if you actually love me, and I'm like, okay, that fucked in my head. But that's what I don't like. But again, I know her. I've talked to her so much. I've gotten to know her like on a personal level. And she even told me some of the shit that she was going through, like on that when we hung out. And like I said, I felt bad for her because she was like conflicted. And then I don't know, dude. If her boyfriend was concerned about you, surely she would have discussed that. Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like again, I don't know what she's up to. I don't know if you know. Again, if she told her boyfriend about me, I have no fucking clue. I don't know. I don't have the answer. I don't know. Now, if she didn't tell him about me and then he found out, that's probably not great. That's probably not good for her. But you know, again, that's not me. That's not a me problem. You know, I don't have to worry about that. That's not me. But where do I live? I live in Canada, bro. I live in Canada. She used to live where I like roughly where I like close to where I. That's alarm bells. I mean, again, and I like I said, I like going in when I first like saw her at my work. I in my head I was mentally preparing myself for if she had a boyfriend. I'm not that dumb. I was mentally prepared for it. I was mentally prepared for it. I'm like, there's a good chance she has a boyfriend right now. So like I said, when we hung out, um, and again, like I talked to her for a week, never brought up, do you have a boyfriend? Because it's like I didn't want to ruin the like we were just chilling, dude. We were just chilling, man. We were just talking a lot, good conversation, like everything was going well. She was even flirting with me and shit, and I was like, okay, like I don't like she is flirting with me, but I don't know if she has a boyfriend. Like, so I never committed to it. It wasn't until I got into the date, and then like 75% of the way through that day that we hung out, where I was like, okay, she probably doesn't have a boyfriend. I mean, she's flirting with me. Like I said, when I did fucking, we were playing mini golf, and I was showing her how to fucking golf, and she fucking put her ass against me, dude. She's like flirting with me throughout the entire day. So I was like, okay, she wouldn't be doing this if she had a boyfriend. Has this in the last contact? Dude, high school, dude. They're like that again, like that. That's like 6 years. Like I was preparing myself like mentally. She has a boyfriend. So when she told me she had a boyfriend, I wasn't too like, yeah, it sucked. I was like, damn, okay, that sucks. But like I kind of expected it. So I wasn't like I was like, ah, fuck, dude, like damn. No, I like when she told me, I was like, okay, that's not kind of like not like I thought you did. Like, it's been 6 fucking years. Like I expected it. I expected it. But so it didn't surprise me. It did not surprise me. I mentally prepared myself for worst case scenario. So I'm not like it sucks, but like again, I mentally prepared myself that she did have a boyfriend, and I was kind of waiting out my time. I was kind of biding my like waiting out the time a little bit to see how she was acting around me. I don't know. I don't know if it's not okay. It's not okay. She played with your feelings. My opinion. She probably did, bro. Like again, like again, I know her not to be like that, but again, I haven't seen like that was the first time I saw her in like 6 years, so she could have easily just fucking changed as a person. When I hung out with her, was she acting out of character that I remember her to be? No, she was acting completely normal. But again, she could have just been playing like that. You know, like it's very likely. You two become a thing. Nothing will stop her from doing shit behind your back while being a flight away. Yeah, that's the only thing. Like that again. Like it's a long distance thing too. Like let's just say like we do get together hypothetically, right? Like she could just go cheat on me if she wanted to, and I like what am I gonna do, right? Like there's not much I can do. She could easily just go do whatever the fuck she wanted. Like it could be the same. Like again, I could do the same thing. Am I going to? No, because I'm not like that. But she could do the same thing. Like you guys bring up valid points, and I have thought about all this. I'm like, it is very possible. I'm not delusional. I'm not like delusional like that. Like, oh no, she would never do that. She could. It's been over 6 years. Like it's been 6 years. Like she could have easily changed. So again, if it's meant to be, um, I say I give it like a month. If she actually wants to be with me, a month. She'll message me. She'll apologize for, you know, even just like making me have to fucking like just completely fucking with my mind. Being like, oh no, if you love me, you got to delete my number. That I did not. I was like, okay, this is like, I said, don't do this. Like, why are you doing this? I said that straight out. I said, why are you doing this? I said, why? Like we both have said we liked each other, but you're just man. You have teased you pulling along while already in a relationship. Those that need to cheat will cheat. escape you eventually too. Again, it's very possible. I'm not gonna say anything because again, when like the only thing that I'm like bare confused about is why why she had a boyfriend, why she was like acting like this when she had a boyfriend. Like she basically cheated on him, flirting with another dude. Like so like I find that a little bit weird. Her saying again, oh like I like you but I have to block you. Like time's not worth. I like I said, you guys are probably right. Again, you guys don't know her personally. From what I'm saying, isn't going to help anything. Do you think? Like I said, I'm gonna move on. Like I said, I know her personally. Again, you guys bring up some solid points. You guys could be right. I don't know what the reason is, and unless she tells me, I'll never know. I don't think she's that type of person, but again, she could very well just have changed very easily within 6 years. It's very possible. So I'm not delusional. You guys could be right. You guys could also be wrong. She could just actually just be genuinely just going through a lot of shit. And again, because like with me, when I first had the chance to ask her out in high school, she was getting ready to move. I had a lot of shit going on in my mind, and I just didn't shoot my shot. But again, it's different because we were teens. I haven't seen her. Like obviously, we haven't seen each other in 6 years, so it is a different situation I find myself in. But like I said, I'm just gonna move on, do my own thing. Good. If not, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like everyone's like, again, I appreciate it, guys. Everyone here is like saying just like, oh, she seems like she's a bad person. She could change. It's very likely. I'm not closing that out, but again, I got to know her, and I don't think she's that kind of person. And when I saw her in person, she didn't seem like she changed that much. But again, she could be playing, just trying to string me along. It's possible. But again, I don't know. And that's pretty much it. Like I said, I just got to move on. If she wants me, she will text me. She will reach out because, again, in my opinion, this isn't on me. Like I told her how I felt. It went well. This is more on her. So if she wants to be with me, it's up to her. If not, I'll just move on, do my own thing. So simple as. Without knowing them, you knowing what she's capable of. She's again, like everyone's saying, like all this shit. Like again, I don't see her being that kind of person. But again, I don't know. She could. You guys bring up some solid points, and she could have changed. But again, she's not that kind of person. She's not. But on some projects, yeah, that's what I'm gonna do, Zeno. That's what I'm gonna do. Like I said, she's not that kind of person that I remember. Like even the last time I saw her. Like, there's a reason why I 100% trusted her, because, again, most girls that I ever tried talking to, they were just fucking, they had red flags up the fucking ass, dude. A lot of them were just, like, assholes to me and fucking making fun of me. But, you know, she was not like this. This girl was not like this. Like, she was open with me. Again, it's just I think, personally, what I think is that she's just going through a lot of shit, genuinely. That's the hope. That's me hoping. That's what it is. But again, I don't know. And it is what it is, you know, you got to move on. If she wants me, she'll message me. If she wants me, she'll message me within like a month from now. Like if she really wants me that bad, she'll do it. If not, I'll just move on. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much that. Yeah, it's fucked. Absolute mind fuck to me, dude. But yeah, man. What time is it? 1:30. Okay. Hey, what's good, King Wasabi? I see you, bro. How you doing today, man? Like I said, it is what it is. But yeah, that's pretty much the story. That's where I'm at right now. Zombie boy, I am, bro. I am. I've been doing a lot more BO1, BO2 content. Next stream should be some BO1. I'm thinking maybe like Kino or Darius or something. Probably Kino 50. We'll run up a little Kino game. It should be fun. Still doing some BO3 as well. Other games as well. I'm still doing shorts, the videos as well. Yeah. Keep balance, hoping you do as well. Hey, take it easy, man. It's good seeing you, bro. It's good seeing you, man. But yeah, I'm glad you guys know it because now it's like it's off my like I don't know. I need new control. I can't play zombies. That's a rip. Yeah, no. It's been fun though. Like I said, I always enjoy streaming zombies. Like I said, that's why I'm like where I'm at now on YouTube. So I'm grateful for it. So yeah. Oh man. But yeah, no. Like I think you guys are right though. I just gotta try to fucking focus on myself. If she wants me, she'll hit me up. That's as simple as that, really. Like, if she doesn't, then you know, I'm not gonna. I'm just gonna move on like I did before. You know. Okay, cool. I told her how I felt. I can move on. It's whatever. But hey, man. But yeah, next stream. I know I'm off the next 3 days on work. I don't work the next 3 days, so you guys probably will get a stream on Sunday. Probably gonna run up some BO1, so look forward to that, guys. Maybe get a 2v2 video, last team standing video on BO3 done. It's been a while since I've done one of those, but I'm good. Hey, that's what's up, King. Glad to hear that, bro. My throat is bare dry. I've been talking nonstop the entire fucking day, bro. Holy shit, man. I've been talking the entire day, bro. This is brutal. This is brutal, boys. Yeah, my throat is dry. But yeah, no. Shit, dude. Yeah, that's like it's been an eventful little bit. Obviously, I did stop posting like drastically in January, but we are back now. Back to posting content. Obviously, the goal is 6K this year. We got a tournament that I want to do for 6K, BO2 tournament. I feel like once we get like 500 subs away, I'll reveal the rules and everything of the tournament and the maps and the rules for every map. But yeah, we still got about another 250 grind to get 250 sub grind to get to that point. So we got some work to do, but like I said, yeah, it's not too bad, not too bad. But yeah, I do appreciate everyone that has been in the stream. I'm probably gonna end here in like 10 minutes. So I do got to get ready for work soon. I'm also very thirsty. I've been talking nonstop. So and then I also got to go to work and talk way more. So but yeah, no, it was nice seeing Maze. I have not seen Maze in a minute, so that was nice to see him. Like I haven't seen Zeno in a while. I haven't seen King Wasabi in a while. Maze in a while. Truck like there's a bunch of you guys that showed up that I haven't seen in a minute. So it was nice. It was nice, honestly. But I know. Let me know. Do you guys got any plans this weekend? Let me know. Yeah, man. Let me know what you guys got planned for the weekend. If you guys got any plans, I'm probably like I said, I don't know what I'm gonna do yet. I'm at least gonna stream probably Sunday. Maybe get a video. Maybe a video comes out. Not comes out, but like I get a 2v2 filmed, so that won't be too bad. Stream Saturday night. I'll have to try to tune in. There's a lot of you guys that stream that I probably there's so many of you guys that I support that it's like it's almost impossible for me to constantly just be supporting every single one of you guys. Like I don't even want to know how many people I've actually like of you guys that I'm like supporting. It's actually impossible for me to to even do that. But yeah, like I'll try to drop in. Depends what I'm doing, really, to be honest. But what are you gonna be streaming? What are you gonna be streaming? Yeah, dude. Yeah, no. Cooked. All right. It's all good. Yeah, I try my best. Like obviously, I'm only one person. I try my best, but when like on a daily, like 100 of my subscribers stream at the like throughout the day, it's branded. And especially like again, it depends what I'm doing, but I try my best. I try my best, guys. I try my best. Just at that point now, where it's like there's so many of you guys streaming, doing your thing. So, dude, my throat is dry, dude, because I was just talking. Holy shit, man. But yeah, no, this stream's definitely been a lot better, though. W stream, though. This is what I stream on Saturday nights. Boring for most, but relaxed for me. Palia. Wait, what's that? I don't know if I've ever heard of that. Wait, what's the game about? I'm trying to know if I know a game named Palia. No clue. I can't lie. I have no clue. What's like the basic? What is like the basic premise of that game? I have no idea. I'm actually trying to think if I know what Palia is, but I can't. I don't know if I can. I'll have to try to. I'll drop in though. I'll try to drop in tomorrow. I said I'm not streaming tomorrow, so I probably could for a bit. But like, man. W stream. I said, saw Braden in here. Like, saw a lot of people in here, actually, so shout out to all you guys, honestly. Stream did better than I thought I was going to do, but... I don't know. Like I said, I'll stream for, like, 9... Like, at 2 hours 30, I'll call it. I'll call it at... It's hard to explain. It's an open world. Play with everyone. Oh, okay, I got you. I don't know. I feel like I might have to, like, just check out, like, I guess when you stream, just see what the game's about. I'll probably get a good idea on it. But, like, there's a bunch of games that I need to play. Like, again, obviously I played a lot of games over the years, like Forest and shit. You know, I played a lot of games. I've played, like, Destiny before, dude. Like, I played a lot of games. Warframe. I did get Sea of Thieves, if you know what that game is. You probably do. I'm just waiting for my brothers to, because I want to do it with both my brothers. I can't remember the last time I actually did a stream. With both my brothers, like I've done streams before with my older brother, and I've done, I've done some content with my little brother, but I've never actually just done like with both my brothers. So I think when we do Sea of Thieves, I'm waiting for those two to be down to do it, because that's probably when I'll stream it. But yeah, I mean, they work like 5 days a week in the weekdays, and then they do shit. And then with me, it's like I usually work 1 or 2 days on the weekend usually, so it just never works out. But one day you will get to see it. Palia would be awesome for it. Warzone's another game people have been requesting. Do I want to play Warzone? Not really. Cooking parties. But yeah, no, there's a lot of games I could try out. But like I said, it is what it is. Got paid today as well, so I can't really complain about it today, Wasn't too bad. It just sucks that the weather is absolute shit outside. The weather's not good. The weather's not good outside. But, yeah, I do got work later, so that won't be too bad. Again, it's pretty standard. Gonna go to work. It's like a 6-hour shift. Should be pretty light, honestly. But, yeah. And then I'm off 3 days, and I work 4 days, so I'm not too worried. Like I said, it'll be all right. Definitely gonna get streaming this weekend at some point, though. Probably like Sunday. Sunday's a safe bet, I think. But other than that, maybe get a video filmed if we can get people to be down for like a 2v2 last team standing video on BO3. But yeah, no. Like I said, it's been a good stream though. I've enjoyed it. Like I said, I had to give you guys the update. I had to give you guys the update on that situation. I had to. Like I said, I'm probably just gonna like give her time. That's probably what's gonna happen. Like I said, she told me she like likes me and that she wants to be with me, but then she gave like all these other reasons. So I'm gonna give her the time, and if she wants to be with me, she will reach out to me. Because I like I said. But yeah, hunting, catching bugs, foregoing, etc. Some of the game. Interesting. I'll have to look after the stream. I'll have to look for sure. Yeah, no, wasn't a bad stream though, guys. It wasn't a bad stream though. Said my phone went from like 80% to like 40%. That's crazy. That's the only downside of these streams. This shit just drains your fucking battery. But yeah, no, it wasn't too bad though, guys. It wasn't too bad though. Like I said, W stream. Next stream should be I do. Fuck. But yeah, next stream should be Black Ops 1 Kino, round 50 on the PC. Because like I said, it's been a bit since I've done that, so I'll run that back up. Should be fun. But yeah, no, it was a good stream though. It was a good stream though. Like I said, I'm probably gonna end it though, guys. Because yeah, I need to get something to drink, and I also need to start getting ready for work soon. But it's been an awesome stream, guys. I haven't done one of these in a while, so it was nice to do one of these. I'll do another one sooner than later. It won't be another 5 months till you see another one of these, but you know, it was fun. I enjoyed it. But anyway, like I said, hopefully you guys all have a good rest of your day, good weekend. If I don't see you guys in the next stream, yeah, man. Shout out to all you guys. Appreciate it. And yeah, 7 Guys Center, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace out, guys.